All right, I'll take a peek and see if we're live.
You weren't
Yes.
streaming, so you didn't know it, but I followed you.
Oh, okay. All right, so we are live now. Excellent. So, are we ready to get started? I'll start recording and then I'll do a little introduction and stuff. Everyone good?
Ready to go.
Let's do
All
it.
right. All right. Good evening, gaming friends, and welcome to the second episode of The Table, a Let's Game Already virtual tabletop show. Tonight, we begin session 1 of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure by Wizards of the Coast, Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. Tools used for this session include Foundry, Virtual Tabletop, D&D Beyond through use of Mr. Primate's D&D Beyond Importer, and I'm also using Michael Gelfi Studios for all music and sound effects. If you're interested in joining the Let's Game Already community, please visit letsgamealready.com. You can also find information about our Discord there, so please like and subscribe as well. So we get some help in improving our visibility. So just some quick introductions. My name is Vernon, or Vern, y'all can call me. I'll be the Dungeon Master for this campaign. We have 5 players with us, actually, and one of us will be joining a little bit later as far as in the actual campaign. First, we have James. Do you want to say hi, James?
Hello.
All right. We also got Riley. Hello, Riley.
Hey there.
We got Chris.
Hello.
Dustin.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
And Skins.
Can I swear?
Yes.
Yes.
If you
up,
didn't swear,
motherfuckers?
I would be. I'm relieved.
No, this is not PG rated, so you're all good there, Skids. All right.
Sick.
All right. So, yeah, I guess we'll get started with our campaign. We already did the session 0. We did make some changes after that session 0, but nothing really to talk about before we get started. So, y'all should see the splash screen. Y'all see the splash screen right now?
Yes.
All right. And now I'm going to go to the Icewind Dale player map. Do y'all all see that?
Not yet. It's loading, I think. Yes.
Okay, it looks like everyone's starting to be pulled over.
Yep. I'm in.
And once everyone's pulled over, looks like Riley and...
Yeah, I'm still loading.
Yeah. Once you get loaded in, we'll get started. Someday. There we go. You're all in now?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So, Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Aurora the Frost Maiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in a scattering of settlements known as 10 towns. The drop-off in caravans coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, 10 Towns is a place to test one's mettle, and in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land. So we're going to go ahead and move into Bremen now, into the Buried Treasures Inn. And once y'all are all in, started. So, Dustin, I have you hidden right now. Can you see at all right now?
One sec, I'll tell you. I'm trying to fix something on the stream. Yes, I can't see.
Okay, cool.
Or
You,
no, wait, that's not my screen. It's
Here, I'll unhide you. So you'll only see like a certain direction, but don't worry. You'll have your entrance in just a bit, all right?
okay.
All right, I think everyone's here. All right. It's just another gruesome day in Bremen. Howling wind, bitter cold, foul tempers, and snowdrifts big enough to bury a herd of moose. But today, the buried treasures inn is abuzz with news about a series of recent killings. Before the murders, the only question on everyone's mind was, will summer ever return to Icewind Dale? Now the question is, will I be the killer's next victim? Nothing breeds fear and paranoia like a murderer with no face. 3 cold-blooded murders have been committed in the past month. A halfling trapper in East Haven, a human shipbuilder in Targos, and 3 days ago a dwarf glassblower in Bryn Shander. Each victim was found with a dagger of ice through the heart. What's the connection? The drunken lot huddled in the tavern offers no credible ideas, but sitting apart from them is an elderly shield dwarf with a nasty scar across her nose who looks like she has something worth knowing. She's been smoking her pipe and eyeing you ever since you walked in. Seated at the table near the fireplace, a tall, red-bearded man roars in laughter and takes a final swig of his mead, reminiscing about a previous adventure. Riley, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, so my character's name is Henrik. I'm a human, and I don't know what else to describe. Really, I guess I'm a druid.
I didn't know there's anything you wanted to say about him. I mean, obviously, there's probably things you want to keep to yourself, but yeah, if that's fine, if you that's good. All right. So and just across from the bearded druid, a furry humanoid looking somewhat like a snow leopard crosses his arms and sends a friendly smile back to Henrik. James, would you like to describe your character?
Yep. My character's name is Knocklin.
All right.
He is a tabaxi, but yeah, just like you said, he's flavored as a snow leopard.
Right.
He's very tall. He's about 6'5", and some features that you would notice is his eyes are very bright blue. Almost looks like they're glowing.
Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
yeah, he's got a bow across his back.
Okay. And yeah, both of you are currently sitting at the table, as you can see right now, reminiscing about some kind of adventure you've been on since you've established you have a relationship.
Carrot Koenig.
The Kirkonig. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the dwarf over here, she pulls up her breeches and hobbles over to the two friends and takes a seat next to Henrik. She takes a smoke from her pipe and says, I don't believe I've seen you two in Bremen before. The name's Hillen Trollbane. She offers her hand. And what are y'all going to do?
I'll reach out and shake it.
All right. And Nochlin?
We're new to town. My name is Henrik. This is my friend Nochlin.
Excellent, she says. Are you two the adventuring types?
I'd say so.
Yeah, definitely.
Then she says, well, have you heard of the recent murders happening around these parts? She gets in closer and with a hushed voice says, some folk think it's the work of a Thayan wizard somewhere in the town of East Haven. But I'm sure it's someone else. As she says this, the hooded man at the bar, slouched at the bar, he suddenly perks up and turns his gaze toward the conversation at the table. Chris, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, there's a heavily cloaked man sitting at the bar, seemingly drowning himself in an ale. He kind of surprisingly looks over and wonders what's going on.
All right. You're going to stay at the bar or move into the table?
He gets up, taking his ale, and walks over.
Okay, I'll unpause it now. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and move your character if you'd like. All right.
Takes a seat.
All right. And Hillen kind of turns to you and says, oh, Haven't seen you around here these parts either.
Yeah,
My name's
Takes it-
Hillen.
he takes a deep swig of his ale and puts it down and puts out his hand for a handshake. Tobias.
All right, she takes your hand and once again says, "Yeah, Hillen," as I introduce myself. And then she says, "I noticed you took some interest in what I was saying. What piqued your interest?"
Well, I've been new in this area and I've been trying to collect information about this myself.
Ah,
I thought I might as well get in on this conversation.
all right. Well, she kind of eyes all three of you and she says, "Well, do you want to know my theory?"
Let's hear it.
Yeah, why not?
She says, "Well, I think the name of this killer is Sefik Caltro. Uh, he works for a small traveling merchant company called Torgs, owned and operated by a shady dwarf named Torga Icewind. In other words, he gets around. He's charming, makes friends easily, and he's also Torga's bodyguard. So I'm guessing he's good with a blade. Another thing, his victims come from the only 3 towns that sacrifice people to the Frost Maiden on nights of the new moon. This is what passes for civilized behavior in Icewind Dale. Maybe the victims found a way to keep their names out of the drawings, and Sefik found out they were cheating, so he killed them. Maybe, just maybe, Sefik is doing the Frost Maiden's work. Well, anyway, I was following Torgs for a 10-day, and it moved from town to town, quite the devious little enterprise. But that's not my concern. What struck me is how comfortable Sefik Caltro looked in this weather. No coat, no scarf, no gloves. It was like the cold couldn't touch him. Kiss of the Frost Maiden indeed. So are y'all looking for some coin?
Of course.
I
Always.
figured,
Always looking.
yeah, I figured since you're new in town, you could use some coin. So how about if I pay you 100 gold pieces? I want you to apprehend Sefik Caltro, ascertain his guilt, and deal with him. And then she kind of leans in a little more, preferably without involving the authorities. When the job is done, you can come meet me in Bryn Shander at the North Look to collect your money. And then before she can finish her farewell, a 2-foot confused dragonoid uh, with an eye patch over his left eye comes stumbling down the stairs. He dusts himself off, regaining his composure, and takes a posture of complete and utter confidence. Dustin, would you like to describe your character?
Well, I don't think I'd be stumbling like that personally, but it's might have a couple drinks. My
What
2
in the
foot,
world?
I'm 2 foot tall. I'm a kobold, and I'm a rogue.
All right, and what's your name?
My name is Gobak.
Gobak. Oh, so it's pronounced Gobak. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll try to remember that. I've been thinking it was Go back all this time. So Gobak. All right,
Gobak.
Go back. Got it. So let's see. All right. So as you're like stumbling down the stairs, and then you pull yourself up, nice and tall, like trying to play it off, like that didn't happen. That's me, you know. The barmaid over here, a beautiful woman with a warm smile, calls out to you. She says, "Praise Amanata, you're better. I didn't think you would come to so quickly after nearly freezing to death." The barmaid grabs a bowl of broth from the bar top, and then she kind of sits you down by the table over here.
I still can't see.
Oh, you can't see it all right now?
Mm-mm.
Okay, now that's weird. That doesn't make any sense. All right, well that just messed up everything. All right, let me go ahead
I'm
and
logging
see.
back in.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Also, did you get my message, Mar?
Let me take a look.
You have everybody's names backwards in the stream. Just saying.
Backwards.
Yeah.
What do you
In
mean?
OBS, you need to select the Discord and flip the image and the horizontal axis.
Oh, so I just got to right click the Discord section.
Yeah, then hit transform and flip horizontal, and that should fix it.
Flip horizontal. Yay. Okay, that should work now.
Yeah. Now all our names are
Yay.
backwards.
And now can you see, Dustin?
Yes, I do. I see.
Okay. Excellent. So
Sorry,
let's
had to
see.
do a little cleaning.
So she actually comes down toward you over here near the travelers. And let me pull this open. Sorry about that. All right. So she brings you over to the table over here. And I guess there's no real way to sit because all four of us are at the table. We're going to pretend you're sitting there, right? And she's over here. So you're just kind of snug right in between these guys, which is kind of weird, but that's it's the kind of stuff you do as
My
go
small
back.
frame, I'm good.
Yeah,
Like, I was just, excuse me,
Actually,
guys.
actually,
I
you know what?
gotta eat.
She lifts
gotta
you
eat
up
them as a
and puts
dwarf.
you on top of the table. All right. So you're just kind of sitting there Indian style on top of the table. All right. And she's gonna have a little chat with you. She says, "The name's Cora, and you were at the Buried Treasures Inn. I'm not sure if you can remember how you got here, but a couple of days ago you arrived unconscious on the doorstep to this establishment. I gave you a warm bed and prayed to Hamanata you would make it through the night. And here you are, looking good as new." And then she says, "I have to get back to work. As you can see, it's pretty busy around here, and I no longer have my son for help. But come back later this evening, and we can work out your payment for the night spent here." And then she kind of looks at all of you and says, "I hear Grinsk Barrelbore at the River's Mouth Tavern at the center of town is always looking for solid fishermen. And a few coin would certainly help you to get back on your feet and maybe get you some snowshoes for traveling." And she looks once again to everyone and says, "I'm sure the rest of you could use some coin as well. And knucklehead trout require some serious strength to reel in. So the four of you could sure use each other's help." And she kind of pats you on the back of the head and then returns to serving the customers at the end, kind of pulls around this way and back behind the bar. And we're going to retcon this. That's during that conversation, Hillen over here made her way out the door.
Okay.
All right. So what would you like to do? Y'all can sit and have a conversation for a bit, or
Go back, just looks at everybody, grabs his broth, and walks over to the chair. Sits down.
Well, I was beginning to think you are our meal.
Well, that's fine. I was thinking about you or my meal, but who knows? But for now, let's let me just eat my broth.
all right.
Did she just ask us to kill a man?
Yes,
I thought you were
apparently
talking about trout.
apparently we're supposed to enforce some sort of kangaroo court. I'm not sure what a kangaroo is, but I just made that word up.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm gonna
all
head
right.
out. No.
All right. So y'all, no, if y'all ready to join up and move on, that's up to y'all.
And sorry to intrude earlier. That's quite an interesting topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kind of just came out of nowhere, and it's kind of weird. But I mean, work is work around here. So, do you guys want to go together? Do you guys want to see if we can get some snowshoes and investigate
Yeah.
these murders?
I think we should go to the other inn first.
Yeah.
Probably. Gonna
All I
need
know is I need some coin.
snowshoes.
Yes, I do too.
I'm
Should
not.
have asked how much it was going to cost you.
For what? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was telling go back that he should have asked how much he owed.
I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
shit. I never said a single thing. She dragged me in against my will.
All
Well, she
right.
did. She did tell you that if you found her later, she would figure out some kind of living arrangement situation, like a payment arrangement. So.
We'll see how
Okay.
long we're in town. Or I'm in town. I'm not guaranteeing
Do
anything.
do we really want to bring this guy? He almost froze to death. It's like the one thing you're not supposed to do in the north.
I
you're
didn't freeze
lucky.
to death. I was drunk, okay, and fell asleep, and then was dragged in.
Also, are you actually missing an eye? I feel like you're just wearing it to be cool.
Look, that's none of your business. I don't know you.
All right, man.
Maybe, we earned some coin together. I might learn your name, okay? But for now, it's Mr. Gobak to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right,
I'm
so
ready to head out. Are
y'all
y'all
ready to
ready
move
to
on
get
out?
coin?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right, y'all can go ahead and start heading on out. Let me go ahead and put a little fancy little effect there. There you go. It's really cold outside. And, I would say it's about 10 o'clock in the morning around now. And y'all don't really have much of a sense of time. I would say in Icewind Dale, it's kind of a celebratory thing to even see any kind of dim light. So at those moments is when you would probably celebrate it and have a drink of ale. So I guess it's always afternoon somewhere, right? Is the idea.
And what time is it the sun out? It's from
From 10 to
noon.
2, yeah.
Oh,
From 10 to 2 is usually when the
Okay.
sun's out. So right now it's currently dim light, oh, another thing just to remember, it's typical D&D rules. In dim light, uh, perception checks, I believe, are rolled with either disadvantage or you take like 5 points away or something like that. So there is a penalty for that. So if you're going to be doing perception checks, make sure you're in some bright light or light a torch or something like that if you can. Um, so if y'all want to head on down the road this way, I can go ahead and pull up the Bremen map for you, and y'all can get an idea of where the location is. So I'm just going to go ahead and activate the Bremen map. Can you all see it right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It's loading for me. Yeah.
And then what I'll go ahead and do, I'll drag your tokens in so we can just kind of have an idea where we are.
That perception check thing, that includes if you have dark vision?
In dark vision, you see stuff as if it
It's in black and
dim
white, but
in dim vision. All right,
Yeah.
you see it as if it were in bright light, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't have the perception check. Oh shit! I didn't mean to put scrims in there. That doesn't make any sense. But no. So like, if you have dark vision and it's dim light outside, then you won't have the penalty. But if it's dark and you see it as dim vision, then the penalty takes place for perception checks. I'll have to look at the exact rules on it before we get to that kind of situation. But I believe it's the way they do it is like, it's not like you roll with disadvantage. I think you just take off 5 points or something like that. I'll have to double check with it. But anyway, so the four of you have just left the Buried Treasures Inn. You would all be somewhat familiar with the town, except for Gobak, who is not familiar with the 10 towns at all, actually. And she did say the place she would go to meet, I believe it was Grinsk, right? Grinsk Barrelbore, would be at the Five Taverns Center. And the particular tavern would be the River's Mouth. And what I did, I made the places of interest have like a little light by them. So you see how it has the little light by it. That's how you would know it. That's the River's Mouth Tavern.
And this is where we are?
Yeah, this is the Buried Treasures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So did y'all want to head over to the...
Yeah.
Okay,
While we're
yeah.
walking,
Yeah, y'all can
to
just
make
go
some
move your...
conversation.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Gobak, where are you from?
Selden was a friend, you know.
You
some
broke up for a
friends.
second, Dustin.
No, I sailed in with some friends, you know.
Ah, okay.
We got stuck with all the water freezing over, so. But I've been wandering the wilderness for a while. It's been kind of dangerous, but for the most part, I got here just fine. You know, it's a little nippy outside, if you will, but it's not too cold. Not too cold.
Actually,
Okay,
if you'd
can
like
I
to
make
know,
a perception check?
yeah, but before that, if you'd
'Cause-
like to know how cold it really is, it's about -40.
It's too cold.
We save this conversation and we get inside.
All
It's
right,
really cold out
so just to give a quick description as you're approaching the 5 tavern center, you see what appears to be 5 taverns, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can kind of make out where I'm. That's number 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you know which one is the river's mouth. And then in kind of the center of the taverns, in this kind of open area, you would make out a bunch of sandbags in a big circle, looking like it's some kind of makeshift boxing arena. And both Henrik and I'm not sure about Tobias, but I would say definitely Henrik and Nochlin would know this is the place that when drunken brawls happen, this is where they go and settle their issues with each other after they've been drinking all night.
Nice.
So yeah.
I make a mental note of where this is.
Okay. And also, just another thing to point out is y'all kind of came down toward around the shoreline. Along the entire shoreline of Bremen, you would also see a lot of like sandbags and barricades. And once again, both Henrik and Notham would know the reason this is because before the everlasting rime or the everlasting winter started, this area would be flooded quite often, actually, because from the river here. But so that's one of the bonuses actually in Bremen. Ever since the river froze over, there aren't any more floods.
Okay.
So, but did y'all want to take a look at the taverns? Okay, so as you look at the taverns, most of them look boarded up actually. Like not much action has been happening recently, except the lights are on in one tavern, and on a sign on the top, you see what you expect to see: the river's mouth.
I guess let's head in.
Well, the door
Oh,
seems
this
to
is
be shut though, and on
Is
the
it
door,
locked, or is it just...
it's not. But on the sign, it says on the door there's a sign and it says "Out at the docks, Grinsk barrel bore."
All right,
So
guys.
is the
It
door
looks
just
like we
locked?
need to head to the docks so we can get this job, so we can get
Ugh.
shoes. Look, there's things, it's just a quest. Let's just do this.
All right, let's head over.
All right. So, which docks are you going to head toward first?
So we
Probably
go
one straight-
south.
One straight down the
Right here?
road.
Right
Yeah.
here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
As we're walking, I have a torch and I'm just trying to heat my hands up next to it.
All right. So as you walk down to the docks, like I said, you see the sandbags and other things, kind of whatever they could find to essentially barricade uh, the entire coast right here. I mean, there's big holes in the middle of them and stuff. It looks like they haven't tried to make it a stronger barricade recently. And then in the distance, at the end of the dock, you see an old dwarf, just kind of hanging out, looking like into outer space almost at the end of the dock. He doesn't look like he's all there.
Oh, what was the dwarf's name we were looking for? I'm gonna like shout his name out.
The dwarf you're looking for is Grinsk Barrelbore.
Grince Barrelbore. Is that you?
He does not respond.
All right, I'm gonna go out onto the dock and get closer to see if he can
Okay.
keep like calling his name,
Okay.
and then if he doesn't respond, I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try to get in there stealthily.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a stealth.
Very stealthy.
Just
So,
stomping my feet.
so you're walking into the dock, okay? And as you're walking down the pier, you just do this incredible tumble, rolling consistently as your 2-foot figure down the pier, and once again you just pop up again and hold yourself up nice and firm like nothing ever happened, And the dwarf.
You see what he rolled? He actually stomps up there like he rolled a strength check.
Oh, he rolled a strength check. That's right, dude. Do a dexterity check. You did the wrong one.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious. He rolled so bad on his stealth check that he's muscling his way out there.
Oh shit, man. Okay, so let's retcon that. So you're over here, and you're just kind of crawling. Like you're normally 2 feet tall, but you get on all fours, and you're down almost like half a foot tall, because you're just doing the whole army. What do they call that? Prone position, as you're going down the dock, and you get all the way up to him, just with your head right between his legs as he's standing up.
Hey.
You say, "Hey, okay.
Are you alive?"
He go, okay. So as you say that, he kind of goes, hello.
Hey, how are you doing? It's really fucking cold out here on the dock.
He says, yes, it is cold these days.
Don't you think you should come back and get some beer?
He says,
Warm up?
yes, oh yes.
I know some suckers that'll buy.
He says, may I have your name, son? Or
You can call
thing?
me Gobak.
Gobak. I'm the speaker around these parts. Dorbelgruf Shalaska at your service. And he kind of bows, and when he brings his head back up, he's like, hello.
Hello. How are you doing today, sir?
May I have your name?
Oh, it's Gobak.
I'm
Gobak.
the speaker around here. Dorbelgruf Shalaska at your service. And he puts his hand out to kind of shake it, and I don't know what
Don't
you're
worry,
doing.
it's a pleasure to meet you. I would definitely accept drinks from you anytime.
Hey man,
you're
you owe me
buying,
money.
right?
He says, did I say I was buying you drinks?
Yes, you said you were going to buy drinks for me and my party.
He
For
says,
getting me back to the
excellent.
bar.
Yes. Well, he says, well, follow me to the 5 taverns. I'll buy you a drink. And he starts
No,
to
you
make
buy- huh?
he starts to make his way down. Are y'all doing anything as this happens?
Did we hear the conversation?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
you're
understanding
you're
and
absolutely
confusion.
watching him take advantage of the senile old man. Yes.
this isn't the same name, right? The names are crazy for me.
This is
isn't the guy
Dorbelgruf. This is Dorbelgruf Shelaskar, and he announced himself as the speaker of Bremen.
Ogra.
What?
I love it.
These names are crazy.
I love it.
Where's your home, old man?
It's the
Oh,
town
this guy
hall.
lives in the bar.
The
Let's
town.
get going.
It's just west side of the town. The town hall.
Golbach, this isn't the guy we're looking for.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be standing out in this cold.
Do you realize that we're trying to save his life? It's negative
Yeah.
1,000 degrees outside, and
I
I'm
heard
getting
what you
beer.
said.
I don't think
I'm
any of the
getting
taverns
beer.
are open anyways.
All right, I'm gonna start walking to the next dock.
Okay. And as you do that, a human pops up, a guy who looks kind of like a servant, and he calls out to Dorbelgruf, and he says, "Oh, we finally found you. Come this way, Dorblegruff. And he says, yes, yes. And walks over next to him, and this this man kind of turns to you and says, "Oh goodness, I'm so glad you found him. He tends to go missing these days. I'm not sure he's all there, but leave us be."
Keep your
Who
eye
are
on
you?
him.
I don't know who you are. I'm just trying to make sure this man gets taken care of and get a drink out of it. You know,
He says,
I made my
well-
intentions clear. You're just some random stranger.
He says, "Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just I'm assigned to take care of the speaker. He's not himself these days." And he
You said you're assigned to take advantage of this man. Is that what I hear?
no, I am his assistant. And
What do you assist? Because apparently he was on a dock, freezing.
he sometimes
You-
goes missing.
You really know how to make an impression on the townsfolk, don't you?
Better not hear anything
Is she
happen to this old
wearing any
man.
kind of like uniform or like?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got the full furs on, and
Mhm.
his entire face is pretty much covered. All you can see is his eyes, as what you would normally see in a situation like
Show me
this
your
outside
face.
in the.
-40? Yeah.
I want to see your face before you leave. That way I can feel comfort. if
All
I have to
right.
find you.
He pulls down his mask just a bit, and you see some bright blue eyes and a lock of blonde hair kind of coming down the
I look at him.
the forehead
Look
there,
up at
and,
him.
and he says, "Yeah." You look up at him, and
I'm gonna remember your face.
he says, "Well,
I-
you can remember my name too. It's Cestelius. But
right.
I have to be off with Dorblegruff. We can't have him out here. It's cold."
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take care of my business with him later.
And the two of them make their way west, kind of past the Five Tavern Center to the town hall. All right.
I'm gonna follow Tobias
Okay.
to the other dock.
All right. And as you make your way to the dock, the lake around the creaky docks, it's frozen, forcing fishers to pull their rowboats up onto the ice. Standing between a pair of boats is a stout humanoid in cold weather clothing. I mean, imagine that dude has cold weather clothing on right now, and a gray hood hides most of the humanoid's face, but you can make out a wide nose and a long frosty beard. The stout figure stamps their feet, spots you, and waves you over. "Good, you're here. Get to it, ingrates. Those fish ain't gonna catch themselves."
Hey,
Alright.
what's the pay for this job?
Didn't we already decide on that?
No.
You were supposed to be here an hour ago.
I don't think we are who you think you are. You think we are.
Oh, I may have had a few drinks last night. But you're here now. You up for some fishing?
Do you have alcohol? And what's
can't-
payment?
He says, I can't pay in alcohol, but these days, knucklehead trout are hard to come by, and as I told the adventuring party here just a little while ago, the fishermen just a little while ago, 5 copper for each trout.
What
How's
about
that sound?
What about boots for traveling?
You're looking for snowshoes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can see what I can do there. If you get enough trout, I can get you a few pairs, maybe 4.
Give me 5. I want to, just in case. I have a
Take the old
feeling.
man with you.
Don't want to.
extra
Come up
extra
short.
pair just in case
says,
we break a set.
He says, "We'll talk when you get back." And then, as you're talking to him and on the dock, you see 2 boats on the dock. And each boat has a name. On one of them, you see kind of carved into the wood, Burly Ram. And the other one, you see carved in Pronged Goat or Pronged Goat. That second boat, the Pronged Goat, It sports a curious bite mark.
Hey,
Um,
dwarf,
Yeah.
did a bass do that? Did one of these trouts bite this boat?
That's no trout bite.
He kind of gives a dismissive wave of the hand and says, "Don't you see bloody ice everywhere? Last crew were apparently born with pits for eyes because they sailed right into the damned ice floe. I ain't got around to repairing the gunwale yet, but she floats just fine." He says,
Insight?
"Excuse me."
Could I possibly do an insight check on that to see if maybe he's telling the truth or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
Heinrich, we're taking this boat, the one without the bite mark.
All right, and you rolled a 6. I mean, he seems like
Solid.
he's being truthful to you.
Sounds legit to me.
Were you
Yeah, he-
pressuring about the story, or were you just trying to tell?
I was just trying to tell.
Okay, okay. Um, anyone else gonna say anything to him?
You said the other fishermen didn't show up?
He says, "That happens all the time, but it could be because I was drunk and I just don't remember. I don't know." And then he says, "Time is better spent angling than yapping. Get to it." And
Alright.
as you say that, uh, you hear footsteps approaching on the creaky dock. Um, Another figure covered head to toe in cold weather clothing has joined you. The figure wags a gloved finger at the frosty bearded dwarf. "You have no honor, better boar," the newcomer yells, pulling down a woolen muffler to reveal a pale, half elven face. "You're sending these innocent people to their deaths. And for what? A few fish?" And then he screams at her, "Pay no mind to this rambling fool." And then she says, "Did you tell them about the monster?" And then you just hear him start freaking out. He starts screaming, and I don't know. Do any of you speak Dwarvish?
Oh, let me check.
Yes.
So who speaks Dwarvish? It was James, right?
Knocklin, yes.
Knocklin.
knows.
Okay, so for the others, they just hear a lot of um, gibberish, but you just hear every possible curse word you could ever think of in Dwarvish. This guy is obviously mad, and he starts to make his way off the dock, but he's still in earshot of this next conversation. And then the half elf kind of approaches sheepishly, and she says, "I'm getting the feeling Grince doesn't like me very much, or anyone who steps between him and the gold swimming in this lake. I'm Tali. I'm studying the local animal life here in Icewind Dale. I just couldn't stay silent and watch another crew fall victim to the monster of Mayor Duwalden."
Mayor DeWalden?
Mayor Duwalden, that is the lake that we are currently on.
Yeah, I knew that. From being around here, you know?
You
There
would, yeah.
wouldn't be a bounty on that monster, would there?
Well, there's no bounty, but I am quite interested in it.
Dead or alive?
She says, "Well, I heard reports of a creature in Merdwalden that it was attacking the Bremen fishing parties. I had decided to investigate and found that boats from Bremen were the only vessels to suffer these attacks. I began frequenting the docks to warn any uninformed people looking to venture out onto the lake about the danger waiting there, just as I'm doing for you. But, is there anything else you would like to know?"
Have you seen this creature?
"No, unfortunately, I have not seen it, but I've heard of some descriptions. Some say it's the size of an ox, while others say it's closer to the size of a house. Some say the monster might be a whale or a large fish, and others describe it as more lizard-like in appearance, with scaly skin and a long neck.
Is it a dragon?
Oh no, I don't think it's a dragon. But I can see why you would be
That's
excited.
disappointing.
Are you? Well, I don't believe you are a dragon, but are you descended from one?
I mean, apparently. I mean, what else I would be excited from? I'm, kind of a black dragon myself. I'm just saying, family line. It's a beautiful thing.
She says,
Kinda, huh?
well, wonderful, wonderful.
Well,
Do y'all have any other questions for her? or-
yes.
Yeah.
You said gold mine. How much are these fish worth?
Well, when I was referring to gold, I don't know if you're aware, but Bremen is a prospecting town. Before these lakes froze over, um, people from all over the Dales would come here to try to gain a fortune, panning for gold in the river here. But as far as the fish, I mean, they're useful. They're absolutely useful. But how much did he offer you?
I think he said a couple
5 copper
copper.
pieces.
5 copper.
Well, that's respectable. That's respectable. I think that's fine.
Respectable for my life.
Well, that's why I'm here to warn you. And then
So
she
you say I should jack up the price.
it's possible. It's possible.
I was gonna say we could take care of this creature for you for some coin.
Well, she kind of looks, her eyebrow goes up, and she hands you a notebook. And she hands the notebook to, I'm going to say to go back to, well, actually, no, to Knocklin, since you're the one who spoke to her. And she says, I can't offer you much other than my gratitude, but if you're going out into the lake, please write down any information you learn about the nature of this monster. If we know what's out there, the people of Bremen would be much safer for it, and maybe we won't have another one of these issues. And she kind of points to the boat with the big chunk out of it and frowns.
Oh, the ice damage?
Ice damage? Is that what he told you?
It's obvious it's ice damage. I think you're a little delusional, lady.
She says,
I'll tuck the book away.
okay, so you put the book away, and she says, no, that wasn't ice damage. She says, we actually found the boat adrift. Its crew presumably lost to the lake monster.
How many were part of the crew?
2 on that boat.
I think 5 of us can handle it.
Yeah, 2 on that boat. Golbach and Tobias, that's your boat. You'll be leading, and me and Heinrich here will be right behind you, covering you just fine.
So Tali says, so we agreed? Find any information, and maybe there'll be something in it for you at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
So
always
she
down to help this town out.
so she kind of puts her hood back up and covers herself up nice and warm because of the weather, and makes her way off the pier. And then Grinska kind of hobbles back for you, and he says, so, agreed? 5 copper each
No.
fish.
We want 7.
7.
Mhm.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was totally the one supposed to do this. Oh, hell yeah.
Fine. 7 copper per fish. You get what
Don't
you
forget
want.
Going
the
easy
boat.
on you because this is going to be dangerous for us.
Well,
What do we get for killing the monster?
what monster?
Oh, come on.
A monster killing your fishermen. Don't lie to us, dwarf.
Eh,
You know, the ice monster.
Yeah, how much would you pay for an ice monster head?
He starts screaming every single possible expletive again in dwarf. He's like, shit, fuck, dick, licking son of a bitch. And kind of waves you off and says, 7 copper it is, and walks back over to over to the tavern where he's needed.
All right.
You know,
Alright.
for something that's ruining this guy's business, he doesn't really want to get rid of it.
I think if we kill this monster, someone in the town will thank us. You know.
Hey, look, if it's a dragon, I could speak to it, and hopefully we don't have to hurt it.
Oh, you know Draconic?
Classic ice monster denier.
Yeah, I speak Draconic.
Oh, so do I.
It's a tongue.
Oh, amazing. You guys gonna have to teach me a little bit.
All right, so are y'all gonna hop in the boats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Who's
so
going in my boat with me?
so first off, to kind of give you an idea of what this looks like, I'm gonna go and pull y'all back out to the Icewind Dale players map. All right,
All right.
and if y'all zoom in on Bremen, you can see that it's kind of like right on the ice. And then so you would essentially have to push those boats out to the ice and then into the water. You see where all these ice flows are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was talking about the ship running into an ice flow, you know?
Okay.
So I guess we can decide like who wants to, be in what boat. But as for now, I'm not going to make it a long travel to get to the lake. I'm just going to assume y'all kind of get to the lake and push the boats across the ice. 2 of you on one and 2 of you on the other. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and switch to a lake map. All right. Oh, hello, Chad.
While we're traveling, I want to say,
Yeah, go ahead.
Goba, you said you sailed up here, correct?
Yes, I did. Sailed a while back.
Well, I'm a fisherman myself. I think I should take one boat and you should be in the other.
Riley or Hendrik, I think that's a good idea. If have either of the other 2 of you ever sailed before?
I mean, it's a rowboat.
Well, you're gonna learn to row today. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You cut me off. Yeah.
Long time ago.
So we're gonna suspend, disbelief here, but so we're gonna mount you to these 2 boats. Who's going on what? We got the Burly Ram, which is you're able to mount yourself, huh? Or did you just walk on it? Because I can actually mount you all.
Oh yeah.
I can. Okay, so the pronged goat is the one on the top. That's the one that had the big old bite in it. Okay, and then the Burly Ram over here is the one that looks better. So who's going on which one?
I'm going on to the one with the bite.
Okay, so Dustin and Tobias, are y'all going into the pronged goat?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh, you guys are going together? Okay.
So
yeah,
now,
you said you were split up. That's right.
yeah. So now you 2 are on that. Y'all should be able to just move around. Actually, if y'all just want to play around, see how it works.
Yeah.
Is it letting you move, Dustin?
Not the
and
boat.
Nope.
Our token.
No.
Oh, interesting. I might have to move it for you then. And then let me go ahead and mount you to this one. All right. Maybe I know what I can do to fix this.
Can we just point where we want to go? And then
You can if you just want to do that. But I think I might be able to set it up to where y'all can actually move it. Let's see. All players owner. Oh, did I do the wrong one?
Oh, can I control their ship? That'd be hilarious.
I think you can. Yeah,
Oh,
but don't do it.
Yeah, I can move it now.
And then let me do this. All players owner. Okay, cool. So y'all should be able to have. Okay, so don't start moving yet, because as y'all are headed this way.
Did we get any fishing gear? Did we know how to actually catch these fish?
Yeah, you would notice on the boats 2 rods on each boat, some tackle and bait for you. So you have it on there. So he loaned you that stuff. So these rowboats are moving at about, we're gonna say what's happening as we get here, at about 1.5 miles per hour. All right. And they could hold
So,
about
four
four people apiece, actually, if y'all just wanted to be on one boat. But I figured y'all might want to be on two boats. Um, but as you're making your way down the river, let's see. Let me roll this. Oof. All right. An ice floe immediately comes in front of the two on the pronged goat. All right. What are y'all going to try to do? It's coming in
I got
fast. You got it? All right. So
Fire
I
away.
need a wisdom check. Who's ever. You know what? I'm gonna give you inspiration first off for even deciding to shoot a firebolt at it, and I'm gonna say it hits, and it breaks the ice floe up, and you just come right through the center of the broken ice floe. But just
Hell
behind
yeah.
you, on the burly ram, it suddenly moves the ice flows in the half of the ice floe into the way, and I need a wisdom check from who's ever guiding the burly ram.
Probably be me because I'm like the boat guy.
Okay, you're the
Yeah.
boat guy? All right. Give me a wisdom check.
You're a natural sailor.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're going to take, so that's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage on the boat. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to the boat.
Not our good
Okay.
boat.
All right. Yeah, so the ice flow hits the front of the boat, and it doesn't do enough damage to like let any water
Yeah.
in, but you can tell it definitely took a big hit. But it doesn't look anything like the ice flow that apparently hurt the prong goat.
Watch where you're shooting those things.
Okay. As you
Yeah, you magician, take care of him a little better.
as Tobias was it Tobias that was guiding his way? All right.
No, it's gonna be go back.
Oh, Go Back's in the front. Okay. So as Go Back's, rowing the boat, he sees another ice floe pop up. And give me a wisdom check, Dustin.
Oh.
Oh, but you only take 1 damage on this boat, so let me go ahead and add it to that. All right. And as he kind of steers around that ice floe, since y'all are behind him at the time, it gives you enough time to also steer out of the way. And you see one last giant ice floe now. It's bigger than the last two. And what would you like to do, Dustin, as this one's coming really close?
I guess we should sail straight at it. See if we can get over it. Ride the wave out. That's all we
Okay.
can do. Or we're gonna get
Okay.
thrashed.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
You're
I need to
ramming
do that as
the.
well.
Okay, yeah, you can do one as well if you'd like.
All right.
Riding
So
it like
what
a
exact-
wave.
Riding what like
I
a
think I
ice
killed
floe?
them.
Nice.
Confused, but okay. I trust you, Captain.
Are you rolling? Okay, yeah, perfect.
Ugh.
All right. So, you're doing a strength. Okay, okay.
Oh, Oh shoot.
You
sorry.
do athletics, yeah.
Are you even proficient in it?
I don't know. Okay, so you don't take over the oars. Dustin goes ahead. I mean, go back goes ahead and takes the oars, and as he goes into the ice flow, he kind of he doesn't use it to jump up into the air, but he kind of just slides off the side of it, making a nice little escape. And then the other two on the boat behind are able to steer around as well. And then you pull up into this nice little lake spot. We can go put you kind of over here. And suddenly the waters start to calm a little. It's probably, I would say, about maybe 12 o'clock by this point in the day. You get a little bit of time left in the light. And yeah, the waters start to calm, and it seems like it could be a pretty good place for fishing. So, there are fishing rules. So if y'all would like to fish, we can fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some food at least.
Now is
All
this
right.
like traditional fishing or like with spears or what?
He said fishing rods.
Oh, okay.
Oops, I didn't mean
You
that.
just stick your hands in the water.
Oh, we're noodling.
I was about to
No,
say, what
there's
is
no.
that called?
This isn't noodling. That might
We're
hurt.
ice noodling.
Lose a hand.
All right, I just gotta do one little roll real quick. All right, so y'all are gonna be
Is it
fishing
just-
for the next hour or so. Y'all didn't see that, right? Okay, perfect. Y'all are gonna be fishing for about the next hour or so, and during this time you're fishing, a cold wind blows across the lake. The lake's normally still waters start to become a little choppy, and then suddenly the wind abates. And what I would need you to do is, if you want to fish during this kind of choppy water that's going on right now, I need you all to make a survival check. Every one of you. All right. So, what ends up happening is that Henrik. We'll start it first with Henrik.
Wait a minute. What the hell?
What? You got a
Okay,
13,
sorry.
yeah. Okay. So Henrik feels a tug at his line all of a sudden. And what are you going to try to do?
I'll try to reel it up.
So you're going to try to reel it in? All right. As you start reeling it in, it starts really hurting your hand as you're trying to reel it. And then suddenly it kind of suddenly pulls you forward quite a bit.
As part of my backstory, because I was a fisherman, what I know, this isn't like a knucklehead trout.
Give me. You want to know if it's a knucklehead trout? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me. I guess what, history? Would that be it, or survival? Yeah, I would say survival.
nature.
Or
Alright, I'll
yeah,
do
no,
survival.
nature would be best. Nature would be best,
Nature.
actually.
Okay.
Yeah, nature would be best.
Nice.
All right, you identify this as a knucklehead trout, and since that nature check was so high, you would also identify that it is really hard to pull this thing in by yourself.
I call out to Knockland. I need help reeling this one in. It's pretty big.
And I immediately go to help him.
Okay, so now I need an athletics check.
Would he get advantage?
You will get advantage with advantage.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And I gotta do one more.
You gotta help me on mine. I got a bite too. I think.
All right, and miraculously, as he's like behind you, like giving you a little spooning, a little spooning to kind of hold you, embrace you from behind.
Strong
It's cold
cat.
out. It's
You're
cold
able
out.
you're able to reel it in and just pop the knucklehead fish up into the air and just catch it right with your hand. Take it out and just toss it in the bucket that's on the boat.
He falls on me on the boat. I kinda,
No,
like,
the knuck.
pull-
Oh, okay. So you kind of pull him down onto the boat.
Yeah.
What are we?
Sorry, buddy. I got you.
Okay.
I look
So,
over. Are they having a moment over there?
Don't worry, our moment's coming.
So if y'all just want to keep track, like how many fish we get as we go, right?
Yeah.
If one of you can do that for me, that would make things easier.
Yeah, I'll keep
right.
track.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect.
you got it?
Okay. So the next person someone had a 19, right? So while maybe about 5 minutes later on in the hour, go back also feels a tug,
Gotta remember, like, kind of French royalty over here. That's how
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
He also feels a tug. And,
oh man, I think I got something.
all
my
right.
God.
And are you going to try to reel it in by yourself?
Hey, give me a hand. We gotta get this shit in. I'm only
Right, give me an
like
athletics check.
50 pounds.
All right, so I need athletics checks from an athletics check from go back with advantage.
Oh, okay, I'm just helping. I see. Help action. Oh,
All right.
I'm not much help.
So what did you end up getting? You got a
I rolled
6 and a
2, a 6
13.
and a 13. Yeah.
Okay. You once again miraculously you pull in this fish too. It's pretty close this time. It's not quite so easy as the last pair. And kind of as you flip it up into the air, it almost pulls you into the water and takes you off of your feet. Yet your kind friend is able to hold on to you since you're small enough, to just kind of pull you in, and you both fall down onto the boat. And another knucklehead trout
I
pops
look
in the air.
over and I'm like, I told you we'd have our moment.
You fall on purpose on top of him.
Yes.
Oh, your fish is so big.
You should see my dexterity. Oh, but,
now, Nochlin also feels the tug as well.
Oh yeah. Help me out, Heinrich.
wait, is he still on top of him?
No.
Ew.
Reverse it always switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna reel this one in. I'll
Okay,
try to.
go ahead, and we'll need the athletics check again as well.
All right. Oh, a 12 and an 8.
All right, so you reel it in as well. You reel it in as well. Same kind of thing happens. The fish
Nice.
pops up in the air, and I would say this time you just look like an old pro catching this thing, and your other three party members kind of look at that. Did you just do that easily? So it's been about an hour now that's passed, and oops, I keep doing that. It's so annoying. I can make it to where it wouldn't go off when I press escape. I got to figure out that with a module or something. Wrong one. Sorry about the downtime, y'all. Okay. All right. So it's about, like I said, an hour later, and as y'all are just enjoying your fishing time, ripples start to disrupt the surface of the lake, causing both the boats to bob from side to side. A large mass starts gliding through the dark water below you, kind of almost like in a little figure eight pattern around the boats. And what I would need you to do is I need all of you to roll an nature check for me. Holy shit! All right, we got a natural 20 from Henrik. So, and both Nochlin and Henrik though would know this creature based on what they see as a plesiosaurus.
A dinosaur?
Fucking messy.
It's a predatory marine reptile, and yeah, a cousin to dinosaurs. And you would know that it is quite violent and can destroy a boat easily with a powerful bite.
Oh shit!
All right.
Be careful! Watch out, guys! It's a dinosaur.
It's the Marinette monster.
All right. So the lake monster here shows itself, and then it goes ahead and tries to ram the pronged goat.
He's trying to finish the job. Is its head out?
Yes, its head is out. It's full out, and it's coming straight for the boat right now. This isn't really combat right now, but you can try to in just a second after this. All right. So the boat's going to take 15 damage. So I mean, I don't know if y'all can see the damage on the boat.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
but it's
borrow the
down to
help
20 hit points now.
The fish at him.
No.
Okay, and I need both Go Back and Tobias to do a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Woo. Oh, nice.
All right, y'all both make the saves, and neither one of you is really moved when the boat hits. You're able to kind of stabilize yourselves. All right. Would you like to do anything after it's done this?
Hey, do you think we should jump over to the other boat?
Do you think we should just give it the fish?
No.
It's probably not interested in the fish.
Yeah, I'm thinking we take our fish and jump off to the other boat. Maybe it'll continue to attack the pronged goat, and we can get the hell out of here on the burly ram.
All right,
Wait, what?
here
You're
I'll
gonna leave the
take the
boat?
fish.
Let's hold on to the fish. I'm gonna take our oar. Well, not I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna grab
Yeah, take
an
the
oar.
oars and
Okay.
maybe I'll grab a fishing pole too.
Yeah.
As you do this, the lake monster rises its head kind of out of the water. Are y'all moving to the other boat? I'm sorry.
Yes. That's
Okay.
the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are gonna move right here, and I have to dismount y'all. Let me go ahead and there we go.
You're leaving the boat already?
And then
Well, I figure
No.
we'll let it attack the boat while we get to a safer position.
I also don't really
I-
care if that dwarf's boats get destroyed.
Yeah.
Kind of try to
Yeah.
kill us.
Oh,
And
wait,
as I'm
oh,
stepping out of the
shit.
boat.
I accidentally made y'all mount each other.
No!
Oh man, that
No!
They had their moment.
So it's a different kind of game. All right. Let me put y'all back on. I know it's Tobias. Yeah. Okay. Let me put y'all back on. Sorry
Wait,
about
you're
that.
mounting him back on? Oh.
Oh god.
There we
As
go.
I'm dismounting the
There we go.
pronged goat, I just want to like kick it away to kind of maybe lead the monster away.
All right. So you're gonna kick it away.
I wanna
Yeah.
I'm gonna help him and give
Okay.
him advantage.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Give
Just. Yeah. I guess we can just do it.
No,
Like.
I wanna stop them. I wanna stop them from doing it.
Okay. So I
We
want.
We might need it. We might need it.
Opposing
We might need it.
strength checks.
Oh Jesus.
Are you physically trying to stop me?
I'm just
Yes.
like holding onto the boat, like I'm holding it as you're trying to kick it. So yeah, I guess it's
Yes. So I need opposing strength checks.
Okay.
It's gonna be taking on water soon.
All right. So that's Knocklin. Okay. And then I need.
Ooh.
Holy shit, man! That was good rolls too. Okay. So Knocklin's able to stop him from kicking the Plesiosaurus.
What the fuck are you
And
doing?
as Knocklin does this, the lake monster kind of raises its head straight out of the water and looks him straight in the eyes. And Knocklin, you can sense that he's actually looking at you, not like what you would expect from a normal wild beast, a Plesiosaurus.
Can I jump onto the other boat then?
Sure. Give me a
I gotta
athletics.
remount
Give me an
him.
athletics check unless someone's helping you, because that's a bit of a jump in kind of crazy waters.
What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you make it into the other boat. Let me dismount you. Okay, and then we're gonna put you on this boat now. Oh, you figured out how to do it, huh?
No, I just put myself there because I figure like
Yeah,
we're
that's
probably
fine.
gonna move,
We can
right?
do that. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So as you jump onto the boat, the lake monster's eyes shift from this boat over to you. Kind of, it doesn't look like it's gonna attack you now, at least not yet, and it's studying you.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
I'm pulling my bow out and I'm getting ready to.
Oh wait, so
Attack it.
you're gonna attack it?
Wait,
Was it-
it's studying me?
Yes, it doesn't look like it's about to attack you, is what I'm saying. It's studying you and stopping itself for a moment as it watches you. Which is not quite what you would expect based on the knowledge you have when you rolled a 20 earlier, of a Plesiosaurus.
Very
So, yeah.
soothing in Knocklin.
Can I try and like put my hands out, kind of like calm him down? Like I want to try and handle him. Like,
Animal handling.
easy, boy, easy.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
you're speaking to him.
Yes.
Okay. He comes to you and gets kind of close to you in your face, a little bit threatening.
Uh-huh.
Gazes at you intently and says in common,
Oh shit.
I'm listening.
Why are you attacking us?
He says, the human who gave me this gift is named Ravison and claimed to serve the Frost Maiden. Ravison said I must do my part to help the Frost Maiden who wants the people of Bremen to suffer.
Do they hear this or no?
Yes, they would definitely hear this. It's in common.
Ooh.
Wait, you know the Frost
Um,
Maiden?
If I hear that he's trying to harm the people, I'm going to attack him.
Okay,
Maybe we can convince him otherwise, though.
so were you talking to him
You
though,
wanna-
Dustin, before that real quick?
Yes. I
What
was
did you
like,
say?
Do you know the Frost Maiden?
I do not know the Frost Maiden, but I believe the human does.
I'm friends. Like I worship the Frost Maiden. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why
Okay.
she would want you to attack. It's a weird situation.
Give me a persuasion check. Let me see what real quick. I'm gonna check the intelligence of this thing. Let me do one more thing too. Okay. He buys that like fucking hook, line, and sinker, you know? It's like, oh, are you saying Oriel doesn't want me to hurt you?
No, that's not the point. It's just enjoying the nice breeze.
He says, in response though, but I don't want to be a stupid beast again.
Nobody would ever call a face like that stupid. I'm just telling you. You're brilliant, brilliant
Okay.
creature.
I would like all of you to give me an Arcana check as you're observing this. God, y'all are rolling high tonight. Holy shit! All right. God, all
I like
four
this
of
new
you,
rolling system.
all four of you can now safely conclude that this Plesiosaurus is the beneficiary of an awakened spell, likely from a druid, and that the effect is permanent.
Oh, he's been awoken.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to worry about any of this wearing off. You're gonna be an amazing, awesome creature, as long as you want to be.
Forever. Nobody can ever take that from you now.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's saying this to him first?
I think we're going on as a group.
Okay.
I guess I started saying.
If
it
you
first,
started,
so.
yeah, give me a persuasion check.
I guess with advantage because I was helping him, maybe? If
That's fine. I'll let you do it too, since you were
Oh, okay,
talking as
yeah.
well.
Let's do persuasion. That's technically advantage.
But do you want me to roll with advantage, or do you just want him to roll?
No, I want
Okay.
one from each of you, and I'll let all four of you do it since y'all are in on the conversation.
I am not persuading this beast.
Okay, you're not? Okay.
I am ready.
All right. Both Gobak and Henrik succeeded on this persuasion check. And then the Plesiosaurus kind of makes a grin with his teeth and says, "So I am free."
Oh,
And then,
definitely.
Immediately he dips down like into the water. All right, and it's about maybe about 5 minutes pass, and then the water starts to ripple again and move faster and faster, and suddenly a huge like shitload of trout, of the knucklehead trout, kind of come out in a stream through the water and almost making like a rainbow through the sky, and all and fill up the entire boat that
God.
that Nochlin is on. It's probably, I would guess, about 200 or 300 fish
Oh shit! Nice.
filling the boat. And
I'm gonna. Yeah,
after that happens, the Plesiosaurus like rears its head up again and kind of grins, and
Whoa.
says, "Thank you."
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Great.
Now, just promise us you won't attack anybody anymore. That please.
He says, "Of course, I will be peaceful."
Cool, cool, cool.
And
right,
he
thanks for the fish.
kind of makes this grin like you can't quite trust him, but you maybe do trust him.
Hey, with a face like that, I trust him. That's all I'm saying.
And he dips back into the water. So I'm gonna say that as these fish are getting pretty heavy on this boat that that Nocklin's on, I'm gonna say it's about 300 fish. All right, it's gonna be about 300 fish.
Transfer some over.
And since the boat took quite a lot of damage and probably has some holes in it by now, it's starting to kind of sink, and y'all are all aware that you need to do something, otherwise you're going to lose this boat.
I'm gonna throw a rope over it from my backpack.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything for it, or
You're going to throw the rope from where to where?
the boat I'm on to like Henrik?
To try to okay, you're going to try to
To
tie
like
it.
get the boats close together so we can transfer some of the fish.
Yeah,
over.
go ahead. Give me athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to transfer fish over too. Nice.
All right, so you throw the rope over to who?
Henrik.
All right, he goes and catches. It's a perfect throw, so he easily catches the rope. All right.
Just pull the boat really close so we can start transferring fish over without dropping any in the water.
Okay. Perfect.
Just enough to I can notice where the boat's not sinking anymore, kind of like leveled out.
Okay. Okay. You pull enough. You pull enough fish out to where the boat doesn't look like it's really sinking anymore, but you do spot a hole like that looks like it could use some kind of patching in the front, near the front of the boat.
Can I like pull off? I have I don't have. I have leather working tools, not woodworking. Can anyone patch this boat up? One of you captains?
Let me get over there.
I do have
Cinderbob,
carpenter's
and I got-
tools.
There you go.
One at a time, so this thing doesn't sink though.
All right. If you're gonna hop on over to the boat with your carpenter's tools, I need an athletics check because that's not a very stable boat.
Okay.
Okay, you hop nice and like not stealthily, but like really elegantly, since you had a nice athletics check.
You want me to roll to try and fix the boat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what should I roll?
Well, does the carpenter's tools have like a roll or something, or no?
It just lets me add my proficiency bonus to any ability checks I make with the tools.
Let's see what it would be.
Maybe a performance?
It's a tool ability check. I don't know what that is though.
Yeah, I've never Heard of that?
Maybe I can just roll it. Oh, I can just roll it.
There you go.
Oh,
All right. As you try to patch up the hole, you start to kind of saw a bigger hole, and more water starts to rush in. The
Oh,
boat
part of the
starts to
plan.
sink a little.
Hey, I'm just gonna start transferring fish as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check. All right. All right.
I'm
I would
helping.
say you're helping too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all three. Wait, how many? Are all four of you trying to get these fish over as fast as possible right now?
Well, trying to get
Yeah.
enough out so it helps the boat from sinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need to try to fix that hole again, you stupid carpenter. What did you do?
I'll say you get about half the fish out, so about 150 of them out currently,
Okay.
and now the boat is kind of like sort of like almost half in the water at this point.
All right, I'm gonna take.
Let's tie it up. I'll jump over and we'll take this boat, and this hopefully my weight off this boat will help.
Are there any like buckets or anything like that in the boat?
Yes, there would be a bucket on each boat for the fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna start bailing out water
Okay, so who's this?
out of the other. This
Tobias,
is,
right?
It's gonna be Tobias.
Yeah.
Since I'm already over here, you want me to just?
I'm just gonna move you there. Okay. Give me an athletics check though, to get onto the other boat. Oh no, you were on the other boat, weren't you?
Yeah, he was on the other.
Okay,
one.
never mind. You're
was
good. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, but for bailing it, another athletics check, we'll use that. So you end up you're bailing fast enough currently to where you're bailing out enough to where the water isn't getting higher right now.
All right, either fix the boat or get the fish out.
Their boats are tied together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should
Which
we just
mean-
start rowing?
Yeah, I think me and Henrik are gonna just start rowing.
I'll just keep
and pulling
bailing.
it-
Start
pulling it all
rowing.
along.
So you're gonna keep bailing as the rest of them row. Okay. Perfect. I like it. All right. Oh, sorry. One thing. So what I'm gonna do now is move this way, and move this way. All right. So this is hilarious. Sorry. All right. So we're gonna keep going this way, out to the ice, and I'm going to make y'all do one more athletics check to avoid an ice floe that is currently right in the way of both boats.
Oh jeez.
Oh shit!
No.
Oh no, who was piloting?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was
Henrik.
It probably
He was
be.
in front of me. Yeah.
it was
Hmm.
Henrik. Okay, the boat takes. Let me do something real quick.
Which boat?
The front boat, the Burly Ram.
Okay.
Gonna take 4 damage.
Man, I wish I took mending.
Right.
All right.
coming clutch
And
now.
I need a dexterity check for both. This is Knocklin and Tobias. Y'all are on the other boat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I need a dexterity check from both of you. Because that boat's not as stable. All right.
That's one.
Go back. You just brace yourself nicely. And
Is that a save?
no, I
Or
need
a check?
I need Tobias, not a Henrik.
Oh, Tobias.
A save, you right?
No, it was gonna be a check. And y'all are able to brace yourself and stay on the boat as you move forward. All right. So
Do you
we're
need
gonna
me to roll to keep bailing?
no, I'm just gonna say that y'all miraculously make your way onto the ice and push both boats up onto the ice, and we're back into Bremen.
As we get on the shore, I'm gonna write in the book the name of the creature, that it was
Okay.
awake, all that stuff. Like any information that we got from it.
Yeah. Write it all down.
He's a good
Wasn't
guy.
He
I'm
was
gonna
named
write
Ravison.
down that he was
Also-
awakened from a druid. I forgot the name though.
I think it's Ravison. Isn't that what you said?
Ravison?
Ravison, yeah. Ravison.
Yeah.
He was blessed
And
by
then-
some god. I don't know. I fucking faked all that bullshit. I'm glad
And then,
that
of
Down,
course,
like,
you got to write down the fact that when we asked how much the fish was, he said about 350.
They look down at me. So I'm gonna need about 350.
All right. So, y'all kind of are just kind of pushing the boats across the ice now, back up to the shore. I'm gonna
Did
put
we
you
get
like
all
kind
the
of right
fish?
here. Yes, and wait, no, yes, you were able to get all the fish in. Yeah, all 300 of the fish in. And as you're making your way back, you see a familiar face make her way down to the docks. And Tali says, "Oh, you've made it back in one piece." And then she looks at one of the boats, both of the boats actually, one with a huge bite out of it, and the other looking like it's never going to be used again. And she says, "I take it you had an encounter with the beast."
Beast? I saw no beast.
Beast? What beast? We just saw ice.
He says, "Oh, what?"
I met a creature. It was a very fine, outstanding, nice creature.
Yeah, he was quite the gentleman.
So it can talk?
Yeah, definitely. It even
Oh.
speaks common.
She says, "Oh, oh, wonderful, wonderful." And she says, "Did you write it down all in the book?"
I was like, "Yep, here you go."
Okay, and you hand her the book, and she just looks so damn happy right now. Like it's the best time in the world. And she opens the book, and it's like, "Oh, interesting, oh, fascinating, remarkable." And she closes the book and kind of puts it in her little satchel. And uh, she says, "Well, I did say I would be able to offer you something." And she pulls out a little pouch and it's jingling, and she says, "Have this for thanks." And she hands that to I'm gonna say, since Nocklin's right next to her, hands that to Nocklin.
Well, he had the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then uh, recognizing your was it you have like a little crystal that you cast with, right, Tobias?
Yeah.
Recognizing that on your side, she says, "Oh, and I see you are a mage. Come this way."
All right. Oops.
Yeah, you can move there. And she hands you a spell scroll of animal friendship.
Oh, thank you. This will come in handy.
And then she thanks you again, and she's just kind of in her own world and can't even speak to you at this point because she's so excited about this newfound discovery, and just like walks off, just thumbing through the book, just saying the same kind of mumbling the same kind of things like, "Oh, wonderful, oh, fascinating, oh, this is wonderful," and makes her way off. And let me go ahead and give you that spell scroll. I always forget how this works. 1 second. Still learning this. We want to go items, and then right, and that's going to be that's a first level spell. Okay, so it's going to be a first level spell scroll. I'm going to edit this. Oh, I know how I do it. I think I drag in animal friendship. You know what? I'll make this easy and just give you a potion of animal friendship instead.
Oh,
There you go. So she
that's
hands
less
you
useful, but
the.
it'll work.
Well, no, the way this one works, you can cast the animal friendship spell for 1 hour at will at a DC 13 save. So for a
Oh,
whole
that's
hour,
pretty
you
good.
can cast it over and over and over again if you want.
That's actually really good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So she hands, like I said, she handed that to you and then kind of walked off, like completely in her own world.
Well, if we ever get attacked by a pack of wolves, I got us.
And then let me give you. Did you add 5 gold to your inventory, Nochlin? I can do that for you.
If I got it, I would give everyone a gold.
Okay.
All
Give
right.
everyone a gold coin.
Where's that
So there's only 4 of you though. So that means you keep 2 of them, right?
Yeah, I'll take 2.
So you're at
Since I,
12,
rode.
and everyone else can add 1 gold piece. Ali is now gone.
All right. Where's
Um,
that dwarf? Time to get paid.
Well, you would know that the dwarf generally hangs at the tavern.
Okay, somebody go get him. I'm gonna keep an eye on the fish.
Okay.
Nobody's taking my fish.
What
Oh,
are we rolling for?
What's going on?
What were you rolling for?
I wasn't rolling for anything. That was me updating my the inventory. I don't know why it says it rolled a 24.
Oh, okay.
I'll
so
go grab him.
while he's doing that, I'd like to go into the pile of fish and find like a really nicely sized one. Just
I
a
would
really
have went with
good-looking
you.
one.
Oh, if you 2 go in, then I'll stay back
Yeah.
with Bias.
All right. So the 2 of you are going to go to meet Grisk.
Yes.
As you come up to the what's it called, the river's mouth, Grisk kind of eyes you outside of the through the window, and makes his way out. And wait, I'm gonna need you here so I can. Where'd he go? Sorry, there he is. All right. He says, you back? I suppose you have some fish for me.
Oh, I got
Couple.
fish. I got a lot of fish.
Oh, all right. Where are they?
Oh, you got to
At
go
the
back to
dock.
the dock. I couldn't just carry them all here by myself. See my size? See? But let me tell you, I fought them one by one, and it was awesome. I did
Okay.
it. I was the best at it. I don't care what anybody says.
He looks
So
at you
let's,
like he doesn't quite believe you because of the story you're telling. So give me a persuasion check.
I was totally awesome.
Ooh,
He kind of
almost
looks at.
believed it.
He
when I went
kind of
to the
looks.
18.
Yeah, he looks at you and he goes, I bet it was the other one that did the fine fishing.
You'll see me. You'll believe me when you see all the fish.
And by the way, before they get back, I'd like
Uh-huh.
to pick out like 2 really nicely sized fish.
Okay. Let me see if I can find that in the inventory or something, you know. He's gonna make his way back there. And let's go ahead and You know what I'm gonna do? So it's not confusing. I'm gonna make each fish a day of rations. All right.
Yeah, that works.
So who's getting it? I'm sorry.
That's gonna be Tobias.
All right. All right. Did that put you at 11, or did that rations, or just 1? Oh, you didn't have any rations on you already, huh? Okay.
Probably not. I look over at Nocklin and I say,
All right.
I cooked some mean fish.
He just kind of gives you like a smirk, like, all right.
You look like a man who can enjoy some fish.
So Grits comes up and he's like, "Holy camoly, fish everywhere! But what happened to the boat? Oh!"
Yeah, price to pay for perfection.
He says, "Who's responsible for this boat?"
Oh, the
The river
creature you
monster.
didn't want to talk to us about
And
came after the boat. But don't worry. I talked to him. He's doing well. He won't attack your boats no more.
Give me another persuasion check. It's like I believe you, you little scrawny thing.
We took care of it, all right? You don't
Is
have to
that-
worry about him anymore.
All right, persuasion check.
Damn it.
Oh, maybe Henrik should talk to him.
He says,
Yeah, right?
fair's fair. I'll give you 5 copper, but for each fish, but
No,
7.
You said 7.
you said 7.
You said 7.
That's you caught me. 7 copper for each fish. But I'm gonna have to make you pay for these damages. I'm gonna take 50% of your gold to cover these damages.
Listen. What if we fix it ourselves?
Fine. I'll give you the entire amount. That'll be 300 copper. 300 times 7
I did the
copper.
math.
Yeah,
2100.
it's a lot of
So-
gold.
I did the math. So we had 303 fish because of the 3 we caught and the 300
Right. Yeah.
that came into the boat.
Yeah.
Tobias took 2, so that's
Right.
301.
Uh-huh.
So that comes out to 21 gold and 7 copper.
Oh gosh, man, that's awesome.
Pretty
Um,
good.
He says, well, if you can fix the boats, I'll give you all of it. But if you can't, I need half of it.
All right, half now, half when we fix the boat.
You got a deal. And he,
See, guys, I said boat, not boats.
and he didn't catch it. I'll give you that. All right. So how much gold will it be if it's half? I think that's
10
pretty
and a half gold.
10 and a half
it's
gold.
a really ugly number. Want me to just
Yeah.
round it?
Yeah, let's just round it. Let's just round to
so
11 gold.
It'd be 10 gold and 5 silver if we
Okay,
round
yeah,
it.
that's fine. 10 gold, 5 silver. And y'all can kind of spread that. Now, as far as, like, I know y'all were looking for snowshoes too, right? Let me see how much they cost real quick. Oh, no, he said he would throw in the snowshoes, right?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
supposed to
All right,
get the
that's right.
snowshoes.
All right, so
Yeah, good deal.
So you get your gold and you get 5 snowshoes. So let me go ahead and give you your snowshoes. And that means each one of you is going to get one. Let's see.
Plus the bonus
snow-
pair just in case.
Just in
Yeah,
case.
exact-
You never
exactly.
know what's going to happen.
All right, I'm giving Tobias his snowshoes now. Henrik's getting his snowshoes. Did you get them? Yeah, perfect. James.
Nice.
And go back. All right, so you all have snowshoes
Go
now.
back.
So,
God damn it.
oh, sorry, go back. So that means any travel won't be like hindered by it. You'll have like normal walking, well, not normal walking speed, but better walking speed on the snow. Okay.
I want
so
all the characters looking at me because I
wait.
was screaming at a god. Apparently.
go back. Well, who was the one? Who wants the other pair?
I'll hold on to the other pair.
Okay.
I did negotiate really hard to get a second pair.
All right. There we go. All right. So he says, "Well, thank you for the fish," and he had pulled like a big old like wheelbarrow out with him. I'm just gonna say that. And he says, "Okay, load them up."
That'll be there's a service charge for that.
I just gave you gold. Load them up.
All right, I think we got enough.
Yeah.
He did give us the extra snowshoes.
Okay. Wait, what are we rolling for?
He told us to load them up.
Oh, no, we don't have to do a check for that. Y'all load him up. He takes the wheelbarrow off and he brings it back to his inn, happy as can be. All right, and just as he's pulling off, Henrik spots something in the distance, a figure, kind of a shore, like looks like it dragged itself. A figure like dragged themselves up to the shore, right around here.
Go to investigate.
All right.
Follow.
As you
Do you see?
as you all make your way to the shore, you see what you would know to be an orc.
Oh, this was happening a lot sooner than I thought I would.
By the way, is it dark yet?
It is not dark yet. So we went. Let's see. You went out there at 11. Oh yeah, yeah. It would be just about to turn dark. It'd be just about to turn dark. We're built. Yeah. Um, and but yeah, you see a figure on the ground, and it looks like a trail of blood has followed the figure all the way from the east over the ice over here to the east side,
Crap.
and and seems to be unconscious. It's a green looking female orc with a nose ring, um, and an axe a great axe kind of attached to her back.
She looks injured.
I think
Poor
we
thing.
should take her back to the inn.
I
Yeah.
cast a healing word on her.
All right. Um. Oh yeah, yeah. If you cast healing word, then that would just bring her to, right?
Yeah, so she gets 6 hit points.
Okay. Perfect.
Is she wearing cold weather gear or anything? Or
She does have cold weather gear on. She does have cold weather gear on.
let's get her inside. Just warm her up.
So she
Take her back to the tavern.
she kind of comes to, and Skins, would you like to describe your character?
Oh well, I mean, you started out already. She's very, 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 very large, very, very, very muscular. Orc woman with like the shaved part of her head on the side and messy, matted, tangled hair lopped over. Just big fuck off, fucking great axe on her back with 2 hand axes attached to the belt. And
There you go.
yeah, there it is. There's the drawing I did. Everyone has like professionally done stuff like through a website, and I drew my own, so it's just a cartoon.
Nah,
That's
yours
really
looks
cool.
awesome though.
That's
Yeah,
the most
I like it.
professional.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. I just clicked a couple buttons and made mine. You drew yours.
All right. So as you come to and see these 4 figures who are complete strangers, you see a kobold on your right, a snow leopard figure just ahead of you, and another red bearded man covered in furs, and a cloaked figure to your left side. What do you do?
What the fuck happened? She like tries to get up and like clutches like her stomach is just in pain. Like,
Did you try eating the fish?
Did you have a run-in with a plesiosaur, perhaps?
Fuck. Last thing I remember was on a boat. We were coming back from our quest. I was fighting with him. He fucking stabbed me.
Oh,
Fucking
shit.
stabbed me while I had my back turned. That keels over in pain.
Oh.
She has like a large like wound, like basically
So-
a fucking like hole like through her back, and then like a wound at like the front.
So what I'd
Kinda like
actually
an exit
also
wound.
like to do for you as well, since you are since you did take a serious wound and were kind of by yourself, probably struggling to get here, I'm going to give you a level of exhaustion. Now that's not going to be a real problem because all you would have to do is do a long rest, and that would get you back your level of exhaustion. But I do want to do that, so you're going to be at 1 exhaustion. All right.
Yeah, that's
All
cool.
right.
I still think we should go to town, go to the inn. And
Yeah,
rest.
looks like you need rest. Let's get you inside, get you warm.
It's
So it's
it's
freezing out.
fucking cold out here.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's getting really dark right now. You can the lights from the buildings are getting you just enough light to make your way back to the buried treasures tavern. So I'm going to go ahead and pull y'all back into the buried treasures tavern, and let's get Screms in here. And-
Let's head in. I'm glad you weren't out there all night. You would have died.
Yeah, this town. It's fucking cold here. Colder than I'm used to.
Bar wench. I need some rooms.
Okay, so you just walked in and said that
Actually-
to Cora.
Yeah.
She says, "Bah, wench! Oh, You rascal! She-
I hop on the table. Is
She-
it
Oh, he can say
acceptable
that
in this
because he's short.
establishment?
So what are you doing? Are you like doing like a little dance for her on the table, or
We're
I'm
not
just
with
hopping
him.
up there.
you're just hopping up there all cute?
I'm
Is that the
hopping up
idea?
there. Yeah, just be like, hey.
Okay, so for a cute for a cute check, give me a performance roll.
Where's
There you go.
where's
Pretty charming.
the other token?
Oh, she should be here. There we go. Do you know how to control it?
I don't see a token.
Oh, that's weird. Let me see if I can pull. Oh, I know why. I have to give you the right permission now. Okay.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I shouldn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
like the GM role.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and fix the permissions now. What I'm going to have to do is restart the server for a second. Sorry about that. And we're going to make you a player. Let me go ahead and make sure we hide this as I put in my password. That's going to be... There we go.
I'm gonna hack you.
Located Jen?
Yeah, like next session, I might need help like setting up how to stream this exactly. Because like back when I did my old session.
Oh, you want to do a player stream?
Well, yeah, I'll figure.
That'd be fun.
I don't know.
No,
my old session, I just did display capture, but like obviously.
Okay, so now
work.
can you control your character?
Oh, I'm not in yet.
Oh, you gotta log in. Okay, perfect.
Oops.
You just do a window capture on the program. In OBS, it'll grab it.
All right, it looks like everyone is here now, right?
Slowden.
Ah, there you go. So you should be able to click on your character and move it around with the keys now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. All right. So you did your performance, your little cute check, and it was high enough for Cora to just be amused with you. And she says, "Oh, go back." And she says, "Oh, we did discuss a fee, I believe."
Oh yeah. Okay, here's a gold piece.
A gold piece? I charge 1 gold piece a night.
Well, here's 2 gold pieces. I need a room for tonight.
Okay,
That's from a previous stay.
She takes the gold piece and she talks. Sees the rest of you come in with go back and go back and or go back. I'm sorry, and she says, other travelers, will you be staying here for the night as well?"
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
All right. She says, 1 gold piece for each of you.
How do I open up my stuff?
So all you got. So for Dustin, you just take 2 out of your inventory, and then
I did.
the rest of you just double click the character, and then you go to inventory, and under you'll see like a currency section, and to the right it'll say platinum, gold, electrum. Under gold, just remove 1 gold piece, so just make it 9 instead of 10.
Oh wow, they were nice enough to leave me with 10 gold pieces when they stole my things.
That's true. I probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't have any gold.
We can just say I don't. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And your axe.
You kind of spit it out your mouth like you were hiding it in there the whole time.
I mean, no, it would make sense that I would still have like my axes because those are like shit compared to what we were running with before.
Right.
Also, still
right.
says she's level 1. I thought we leveled over.
We're gonna level up everyone to level 2 after y'all go to
afterwards.
after y'all go to bed. Yeah, that's the plan.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Who's speaking to her right now? I'm sorry.
It's Tobias.
Tobias. And she kind of comes and makes her way. Says, "Yes, sir."
How much for a keg of that delicious ale from earlier for my room?
Oh, unfortunately, we're now all out. I'm not sure when we'll be getting more in. All I have now is water and broth these days.
You have no alcohol.
No. Unfortunately, I've heard we're running dry because the place we normally get it from, good mead, seems to not be supplying as much as normal. I should have a shipment coming in tomorrow, though, so hopefully tomorrow I can get you a drink.
What time?
She says, I'm not sure. Usually, sometime during the day hours between 10 and 2.
Okay. I'll be back here at 10.
So she starts kind of scrambling all over the place, trying to. She kind of cleans up over here. She hops over here to talk to these people over here, and they start shouting at her that like she's not doing her job very well, and she makes her way back over here to do some cleaning and get everything together, and then immediately just starts breaking down and crying.
Oh, jeez.
What is wrong, bar wench?
It's not a bar wench. I know you say that as a term of endearment, though. You are so cute. But yeah, she just starts sobbing though.
Is
Like
somebody
she
fucking with you, bar wench?
she says
I haven't been in
no,
a
it's
fight
just
in a while.
she says no, it's just
It'd be fun.
it's been so hard these days without Huawa. That's his name. Without Huawa.
What is that? Your husband?
No, my husband is long since passed, but he's my son. He hasn't been here in some time. He used to help with the chores until about 2 months ago.
What happened to him?
Well, uh, yeah, well, as long as you're asking someone like me, fine adventurers such as yourself.
Of course. You brought me in from the cold. Of course, I want to make sure everything's all right. What happened to your son?
Okay. She says, well, uh, have you met Speaker Shalaskar yet?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
That would be the old man who was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
senile, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to buy me a drink. I brought him in.
I doubt he'll do that for you. He forgets everything just when you
Oh,
say
don't
it.
worry, I'll remind him.
Well, anyway, as you can see, he's not very well, and from time to time he goes missing. You know, one day we noticed he was gone for almost a good 24 hours, and sent a search party out for him. And my son, who was with the search party. The next day, I'm sorry, that night they returned, and the speaker was fine. Thank Amina. But my son was nowhere to be seen. Anyway, later that morning, he showed up. And he had frostbite, could barely walk. But he eventually felt better over the next few days. But out of nowhere, well, not out of nowhere, but over time, over a few days, he started to display a meanness toward me that was uncharacteristic. The demeanor, it started after I spotted a shard of black ice in his room. And then he just snatched it away and threatened me with like he was going to punch me if I touched it again. Well, then
Did he slip on it? No.
The next day, 2 tieflings came in, a male and a female. They arrived at the inn and offered Hawar sanctuary in their castle. And he just left. He left willingly, and they took the shard with him. And I did notice they had amulets around their neck, just like his shard. I miss him. I miss him so, and I hope he's okay. And then she kind of starts to do some more cleaning and upkeep.
Well, I usually don't offer services like this for free, but I might be able to go check on him. Maybe if it comes across my path.
He's rather far away. I mean, at least I would assume so. I'm not sure where he is, but I did hear the 2 of them talk about a castle, and then there are 2 castles in the 10 towns. I believe Caer Dineval has a huge castle, it's still intact, and then Caer Konig, which I think I heard 2 of you talking about earlier today. There's a ruined castle there, so I would assume he could be around there. So if you come toward either, if you go near either, please check in on him for me.
Oh, what's her
Alright.
name?
Whose name?
The barmaiden.
The barmaiden's name is Cora.
Her name is Bar Wrench.
Bar Wench Cora is her name. Yes. And
Barhilda.
and then the son's name is Huar War. It's Huarwar. If you're writing down, do you have access to the journal there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So,
so.
so
Player
that
journal,
that'd probably be a good place to go ahead and put this kind of
Player
stuff.
notes.
Yeah. And if y'all want to keep track of this stuff outside of the game, whatever notes y'all put into the player journals, I can always copy those to Discord, and maybe we can have a player journal Discord room or something like that. That way we can keep notes for the players. That might be useful,
Yeah.
Mhm. God, that kind of name. No wonder the kid's a psycho. I didn't say that in English.
So she kind of smiles at you and thanking you, and says, "Well, if you would like a good night's sleep, I suggest you really bundle up tonight. It is a tough time right now because the new moon is out, and during the new moons are when the sacrifices begin."
Could you, I need your warmest room for the orc. She's
I-
been freezing outside.
Oh, yes. Unfortunately, none of the rooms will be quite warm. You will need to bundle up. As I said, it is the night of the new moon and the time of sacrifice. Fortunately, in Bremen, what we sacrifice is warmth. We're not quite as extreme as the other towns, as we can't afford to put out food or humans. So she goes ahead and
Would I know anything about this?
you would. Both Nochlin and Henrik. How long has Tobias? We hadn't established this. How long has he been in the 10 towns? In 10 towns.
Oh, probably a good month.
Good month. Okay, so the three of you would know that on the new moon, the 10 towns all do a sacrifice. Three of the towns do human sacrifices, meaning they leave them out in the cold with no clothing to freeze to death. In order to appease Aurora, who they believe is responsible for the current never-ending winter. And those three towns, I believe, were Targos, East Haven, and Bridgeshander. I'm not sure about what the other town names are for which sacrifice, but this particular town just sacrifices warmth for an entire night. And then some other towns will sacrifice food, meaning they'll put food out into the food that they would normally need to survive, which is hard to come by right now.
And that happens like right at 2 p.m.
No, that happens at night when you would go to sleep. So she's just letting you know when you go to sleep, make sure to bundle up. It would happen at midnight.
Okay.
It would happen at midnight when the aurora goes throughout the sky. Every night at midnight, not every night, yeah, every night at midnight, you'll see like a big like light sparkle in the sky just for a short time, which does provide some dim lighting, which they assume is people in the towns assume is what Oriel is responsible for.
One question: do you have an area to cook?
She says, "Yes, I do. Out back."
All right, I'm gonna go out there and cook up some fish.
Oh, she's so. Thank you. She here. Let me. Oh, I didn't want to put a light there. Damn it. She goes ahead and opens the little area right here, a little table flip for you to come through. All right.
Right.
And she opens the door here. and takes you to this. We're gonna call this the cooking area, all right?
Right. That works.
There'd be like a fire here, and some tables and stuff to do what you need to do,
I'm
Welcome to
guessing some
Hell's
cooking
Kitchen. Roll
utensils.
initiative.
What's that?
I'm guessing some cooking utensils as well.
Oh yeah, there's tons of cooking utensils.
Okay. What's that, Skins?
Oh, I just said welcome to Hell's Kitchen. Roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just
let's
gonna
make
be,
sure it's not bloody raw.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
be up
you're
next to the fire, warming all my gear up for the night, getting ready like someone from the town normally does.
uh-huh.
Yeah, real
And I'm
quick.
gonna-
Oh,
yeah.
you're still going.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh,
you go
good.
ahead. Okay, I
Oh,
was
good.
gonna say real quick.
Yeah.
Screms will like put a hand on the kobold and say, "Hey, I heard you mention a room for me. I don't suppose you're willing to pay that. I kind of don't have anything on me right now."
Ugh, I guess I got you, but I
Listen,
don't want money
I
back.
can pay it back. I can whatever job you need, I can do it.
Okay.
You got a deal.
All right, thanks.
Would you mind just adding some cooking utensils so I could just do a quick check and I'll get rid of them because I'm just borrowing them.
Okay.
I want to see how good I cook this.
That's fine. Let me see if I even have something like that in my items.
Flambe that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got some cook's utensils. There you go. For Tobias.
All right. Here.
We're missing
What is this town name
someone.
again?
The human over here just hanging at the bar is like, Bremen, you moron.
I wish I went to a town that sacrificed food. It's fucking cold.
So who's
Okay,
doing
what?
what? We got someone cooking. We got Knocklin over here.
I'm trying not to bleed out at the current moment.
Oh yeah, so Scrum's currently is not doing so well. She was healed up enough to
She still has a large wound basically going through her body.
yeah. So y'all might want to tend to her.
Can I treat wounds? Can I like make a medicine check? See if I can.
Sure. Go
help
ahead
her
and
wound?
do that.
Oh, you burnt the fish.
All right, so
It's too big of a wound.
you pull out your bandage and you kind of like you wrap it around below the wound instead of on the wound, causing it to bleed more.
No, you gotta put it
Just
on
like
the
start
wound.
slapping your hands. Like, stop! You're making it worse.
And then go back, raises the bandage on top of the wound instead of below it.
Oh my god.
She just like takes the bandage, like I'll do it myself.
All right,
Where's Heinrich? I don't understand.
How do I do that?
just do a
attributes.
yeah, just do a medicine check on their attributes.
I just click it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
you kind of push your hands down onto the wound as more blood pours out.
Oh
I
my
push
god!
my hands down on the front wound and it comes out the
Alright.
back wound.
I guess
Yeah.
healing word on her so it doesn't kill herself.
Okay, the healing word fully heals the wound, but she's still in some pain. Okay, but now you can walk around and feel okay. We'll say.
Can I attempt to cook the other fish? I fucked up the first one.
Oh,
Because
what was your roll on the fish?
A nat 1.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, well, yeah, cook the other fish. So you have one burnt fish, right?
Completely ruined.
Okay.
All right.
All right, yeah, this fish is pretty tasty. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. So what are you gonna do with it? You just have one fish and a whole bunch of people.
All right, I hand her the burnt fish and I say, "Would you like to sacrifice this for warmth?"
Instead of warmth?
Or instead of warmth, I mean?
She turns to you and says, "Oh, that's a nice offer, but this is certainly not enough to be a true sacrifice. We will need to sacrifice warmth tonight."
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't know what to do with the burnt fish, but I give her some of the cooked fish.
Well, she takes the burned fish and kind of takes off a few pieces of it that aren't entirely burned, and eats whatever she can. And she says, "Thank you. I needed this."
Ah, well, if that's good enough for you.
And she makes her way back out to the bar to attend to
Scrums will try to
the
get
other
her
customers.
attention real quick.
All right. She spots the orc. Says,
Hey,
"Yes, yes, ma'am."
I overheard that you're having trouble doing this by yourself. If you need to, like, I could help out around here for like my night stay or something.
She says, "Well, that would be wonderful." And she throws you an apron.
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
Say, I already
Should I
paid
just
for
go
your
around the
night
back?
stay.
Or...
She says, "Come around the side here," and she shows
Yeah,
you
well,
like
now you
over
don't
here.
have to. So there's that.
Bar watch, I want my gold back.
So you make your way back over the bar, and she says, "Okay, you see those customers over there at that table?
Yeah.
Make sure they get
Alright.
this. Make sure they get the broth out back."
Yeah. Okay. So is it ready now?
Yes.
Okay.
Now.
I'll go get it.
Now. And as you walk into the room, you see three beautiful bowls of broth on this table right here.
All right. I'll place them on a tray if I'm already on a tray and bring it out to them.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you got them on your tray.
Very slowly.
With your wound, yeah.
No, it's fine now. It's just a scar now.
All right, so
Healthcare
you
on the Sword Coast is ridiculous.
Just set it down. Like, all right, who ordered soup?
this one over here says "I," and this one says "I," and this one says "I." That's all we
Sir.
have here is soup.
Start handing them out.
All right. They don't even thank you. They just kind of like rip it out of your hands and place it on the table and start eating it.
Mhm. Going back and set the tray back down.
I'm gonna like fast forward and say it's about time for people to be turning in at this point. Some of the people at the bar have made their way out until there's just one left, who makes his way out the door.
I'm just like cleaning glasses and dishes with a rag.
All right, so you're cleaning up, and she says, and of course says, "Well, it's time to turn in." And she goes out back over here for a moment, and when she comes back out, she's got just a whole bunch of like blankets, And she says, "You'll need this for warmth. Head upstairs, and you'll see a few rooms up there. There's no one currently in them, so just divide them as you see fit." And she hands you the blankets, and
I
tells
hand
you,
her back the apron.
and she takes the apron and she heads back and turns in for the night.
Or, that we turn in, I want to go outside and look up at the Aurora Borealis.
Okay. Yeah, you see it's actually a clear night tonight. Even though it is snowing, you can make out the stars in the sky. It's about the nicest sky you've seen in a long time.
Can you see the aurora?
Oh yeah, you see it shining in the sky at this point. I'm going to say it's midnight. And you see it shining in the sky. But it's really, really, really fucking cold now.
I was about to say, I'm gonna be like, talk to Henrik, be like,
Yeah.
did they just go outside? We're about to go to sleep with no heat.
Yes, you come
Foreigners.
They are
Y'all are-
insane.
Y'all are freezing like hell right now.
Outsiders. Outsiders. I can't believe it.
Scrams will like pull up a stool and sit down real quick with like the blanket under one arm. Be like, I don't really know you guys all that well, but I mean, are you guys like, you guys have any jobs planned? Because I'm kind of screwed now. I lost everything I had, and I just need to get back on my feet somehow.
Well, we just met these other two today, and we've been doing a job. So yeah, I don't see a problem with you joining us.
Okay, cool. So you guys have like regular employment, or like how's that work?
We'll find it as we go. It's kind of like
Oh,
a team
so-
thing. We're not like
so-
the bosses right here, you know.
I
Are
mean,
you
we're
guys-
still
are
getting
you
to
guys-
know each other.
Are you guys like adventurers or something? Because I used to run with an adventurer group apparently until recently.
I mean, we kind of just, yeah, I guess you could say we're a venturing group. I mean, we just kind of met. So, yeah, this is it, I guess, for now.
Did we just become a thing?
I think we
Is
did.
Screms like wearing any shoes?
She has like boots,
Okay.
just like normal boots with like fur lining the tops. The boots with the fur, if you will.
Very fashionable.
Some bugs.
But does she have apple bottom jeans?
Yeah.
No, she has like leather
Oh,
trousers.
and you know what?
Damn.
Would
Skins?
snowshoes help her survive the night, or is
I
That-
mean,
I don't,
they
I
would
don't really
help.
wear my snowshoes that bad, but
They would help her in her travels the next day. So if you want to go give them to her, you can.
The snowshoes are like the things that are like wide, right? Where like if you step on snow, you don't fall through it. Isn't that, like-
Exactly. It's to stop you from tripping as you make your way through the snow.
It,
You can
like,
move
makes it
faster.
It makes it not difficult terrain, right?
Exactly.
It's like the tennis racket.
You move
shoes,
at
you know?
twice the speed with snowshoes on than if you don't have them on.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Nice.
But before we go any further, Skins, I want you to give your character 1 inspiration for helping with the chores.
nice. How do I do that?
You would double click your character
All right.
and then click on the attributes section. And then on the right side, under where it says 1 exhaustion, you see where it says inspiration and then has a checkbox?
Yeah.
Yeah, check that box. Perfect. Now the way inspiration works is you can use that at any time to essentially roll with advantage. So let's say you have an ability check or an attack roll.
I've used inspiration before.
Yeah. So you can just use that, but once you use it, you don't have any more. But you can use that whenever you see fit. Perfect. All right, and then go back. Or do you want to continue? I'm sorry.
I'm going to bed.
Okay. Did you offer the shoes to Screms though?
Yes, I'll go ahead. Scrims, I got an extra pair of shoes. If you're gonna join us and be a fellow and this ragtag team of don't even know what to call us yet.
The initiation boots. Here you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Now buy our
initiation
snowshoes.
I imagine I'll probably need these for the next job that you guys are planning on doing.
Or just like walking down the street. It's kind of a bitch out there.
Yeah, I noticed. Kind of sucks.
All right, I'm gonna give you some snowshoes now. Let's see. All right, so if you notice, I'm gonna drop it into your inventory, and if you go on inventory, you'll see it in the, I think the loot section all the way at the bottom there. All right, perfect. So are y'all turning in for the night?
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Well, I'm gonna. I might actually. Well, I need to check on something.
All right.
So I'll see y'all in the morning.
Don't get yourself killed.
Oh, I won't.
All right.
I won't.
So the fish that I cooked was pretty sizable. Would
Yeah.
you say that there's enough to share with the
Yeah.
party?
I would say so. Yes.
All right, cool. All right,
Thank you,
well,
Tobias.
can't go to sleep on an empty stomach, so
So I don't have a second floor to this place, so we're just gonna like pretend that y'all go up the stairs. All right.
yeah.
Up this way, kind of. You
Mhm.
see those stairs? Y'all are gonna
Yeah.
go up that way, and y'all are
I'm
gonna go to.
sneaking out in the night.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I got it.
You know what I'm doing. By the way.
I do,
Okay.
and you are successful.
Okay.
All right. So are you going to sleep now as well? Go back.
Oh no, I'm going
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
going
just mean
out.
like afterward. Are you gonna sleep and all
afterwards.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the 4 of you go up the stairs. You go in each into your. There's only 3 rooms, so I guess 2 of you can stay together, and other 2 can be in separate rooms. That's up to y'all. And as you spend the night, I would like you all to. Let me see what I would like you all to roll. 1 second. Need to find out and make sure which. think it is. Here we go. That's what I wanted. I'd like a Constitution saving throw from all of you. Okay.
How do I make it like a save and not like just a check?
So if you
You'll
click
sorry.
on Constitution on the left, it'll ask you if you want to do.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Okay, and all 5 of you have a very restful. Is that all 5?
rolled.
Oh, okay, 4 of you. So sorry.
That's a save.
Yeah, it's a save, Constitution save. Okay, yeah. So it's a pretty cold night, and normally it wouldn't feel quite so restful given the current cold conditions, but your will's strong enough to get to sleep and have a pretty restful night. All right. So as 4 of you are asleep, what's his name? Gobak also makes his way into one of the rooms and has a restful night of sleep as well.
Just while someone's sleeping. I thought they were sleeping by themselves, and he just comes in.
Oh, I had my own room. I need space.
Well, there's 3 rooms, and I think I need space.
Open up one of the broom closets for him. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All
There's
right.
plenty of space for you.
So we're just gonna go ahead and move forward to the next morning now. So we can just say y'all came down the stairs. It's dark outside, because I would assume it's around 7 or 8 in the morning. And it is dark outside, but y'all came down the stairs, and Cora is just kind of getting things ready for the current day. She says, "Oh, I trust you had a restful sleep."
Oh, that was wonderful.
Oh yeah.
About as restful as it could be with a big sword wound.
Well, you would now have
cadaver.
you can take your exhaustion off. You're at 0 exhaustion now, by the way, if you want to change that.
Sweet.
I don't know if you know. It was by inspiration, so I think, right?
No, I think I'll keep it on. Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
Okay. All right.
So, about that shipment.
Oh, it should be in a little bit later today. I really don't know. Could be sometime in the next 6 to 8 hours.
Okay.
Is this the job you're talking about?
No.
So do y'all want to fill in? I guess.
Yeah,
Springs
I'm
in
gonna,
on the job.
Let's call everyone by the fire. Hey, come on, let's warm up before we go out today. Everyone get by the fire.
It'd be kind of cool if it wasn't lit yet, and I just like shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Here. All right. Get ready. You shooting now?
Just a moment.
Let me get out of the way.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage for your fireball. That's definitely a hit. I mean, you'll hit it. Give me some damage.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, man, you just like, and it almost burns up the place, but it doesn't light on fire yet. It doesn't like light the whole area on fire. It's just like a perfect, beautiful flame around
So the bar's warm now.
Oh yeah, it's totally warm right around that area. And Cora kind of shouts out to you, and impressive.
Nice one, magician.
And what's Henrik doing?
Heinrich, come over here.
Trying to figure out my spells, how to add a spell.
Oh, okay. I'm going to move you over with the rest of your buddies, all right?
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
So y'all are huddled around the fire, about to discuss what your next plans are.
Mm-hmm.
And
All right.
who would like to speak?
All right, so yesterday, a dwarven lady came up to us and pretty much asked us to kill somebody. Does anyone remember that guy's name?
Well, you have to preface it.
Basically, she thinks he's the murderer. Somebody's been going around this town murdering people. And she's convinced this man is I believe we wrote down his name. I pull out a note and I look. What was his name?
Cephik Keltro.
Cephik Keltro was his name.
Mm-hmm.
He apparently doesn't feel the effects of winter, and she finds that very suspicious. She offered us good coin to find him and apprehend him, and
You want me
You
to
know.
remind you of like what you have to do?
yeah, I was
Yes,
just
please.
being subtle. I was just being subtle about it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if y'all wrote it down or remember. That's what I was asking.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he basically she just wanted us to track him down and see what's up, and if we figure out he's the dude, kill him, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
No proof
Yeah.
needed.
But wait, what did they? Does anyone remember about the murders though? Weren't they say they stabbed with an ice pick or something, or an ice?
Wait a
dagger?
minute. Is it black ice?
I'm pretty sure that's what they said.
I can remind you of all of it if y'all need.
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so 3 bodies were found. Um, she was. She thinks also that the reason they were killed is possibly because they were the ones who were supposed to die from the recent human sacrifices, and somehow got away from being killed from those. And so he's kind of like a essentially sort of vigilante type, you know.
So like killing them like because they were trying to escape the sacrifice.
Exactly. They were pinning it possibly on other people, is the idea. Oh, my
They-
everything just froze up. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Sorry.
But they counted it as murder though.
Oh, it's murder. Yeah. Yeah. She thinks that it could be the people that are being murdered, though, are ones that somehow escaped the sacrifice.
Gotcha.
Maybe by some way, either pinning it on someone else or paying someone off or whatever, is what she said. She also said that he's a bodyguard of Torga Icewind, who is a merchant that runs a traveling group called Torgs. So you have to find Torgs in order to find Cephik Keltro.
With the plesiosaur and whatnot, I have a hunch.
Okay, let's hear it.
I kind of lower my voice. There's seems to be some sort of cult. That's what I would think.
Well, he only said a druid.
Yes, or just maybe an individual, somebody tied to the Frost Maiden.
And just to remind you, she also said to ask around town for information.
Okay. But she didn't say how these people were killed?
They were all killed by a dagger of ice.
Singing with her son.
So they were found with essentially a dagger of ice through their hearts, dead, and they don't melt since it's always below freezing here in Icewind Dale.
That's what got my attention. Because didn't the barmaid say something about that? Like a shard? Or
Her
dagger?
son had a shard of black ice.
Yes.
Well, a black shard. It wasn't ice.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
A black shard.
A black shard
People-
around his neck at the end of a necklace. And ever since he
People are
started
being
wearing
corrupted.
it, he wasn't quite the same. And then 2 tieflings came in and took him off to one of the castles.
I think
Yeah,
we
it's
should
a lot
walk
of
around
information.
and ask about the tieflings. See if anybody has any information.
Well, if it's the black shard, it's not the shard of ice. So this is 2 different things.
Yes, those are 2 different quests.
No, I was sorry. I was talking
Yeah.
to go back. So, which one do we want to? What do we want to do? Do we want to go after? Do we want to help the barmaiden, or should we go ask about the Torgs? I mean, she said she was going to pay us. She was the only one who offered money. I mean, the barmaiden, I don't really know her that well.
The money is mostly what I care about because I have none and I would like some.
We're gonna need funds if we're gonna help more people, anyways.
And I mean, she said that he went to a castle, so those are pretty far away. So we could probably get more information later, I guess. So do we want to split up in groups and go talk to people and get as much information as we can, and then meet back here by the time nightfall?
I'll let you know right now that my skill set is not talking to people. It's more like hitting people.
Okay, so you can either go with
Yes.
Tobias or go back. Consider the smaller of the.
Whoever is the more like level-headed one probably should go with me. I can't be expecting to make good decisions.
All right.
I'll go with you.
Split up or grow in group?
Let's split up.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm going to go out to the map of Bremen again. And this is actually going to be pretty simple because it's the way it works. How long do y'all want to start searching for? We're not going to role play out all the interactions to find where this place
Okay.
is.
So sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all going to be searching for like the next 4 hours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you all roll investigation checks?
Instead of going to talk to people, could I go and try to fix the boats to get the rest of our gold?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll just make a tool check.
All right. So, I mean, you all find information about where Torx is going to be next. All the people that rolled. But specifically, Gobak gets like detailed information. I'm going to show you the. I mean, y'all not going to be there yet, but I'm going to show you the Icewind Dale player map.
Mhm.
And as Gobak, knocked on the door of one friendly bald carpenter, uh, he struck up a nice conversation with them. They both talked about Gobak as a he looks like a
We both
pirate.
have a love for dragons.
Yeah, and a love for dragons and building, and
pirates.
and pirates. Yeah, and they struck up a nice
Dragon
conversation.
pirates.
And he was like, I love dragon. He was like, I love dragon pirates too. And then what were you saying? Go back.
Most pirates they envy dragons.
All
'Cause
right.
they love booty. It's all about the gold.
He says,
Great.
"Oh,
All
yes."
about the food.
He says, I like you, go back. I definitely heard where Torx is. They're a shady merchant group, but they do travel around 10 towns from place to place. And last I heard, they're actually fairly close, just outside of Targos."
Okay.
Is there any other details, or just outside of the city, or is it?
He says, just as you're coming down the trail, for a little while you won't see a trail, but once you get onto the trail toward Targos, once you cross the edge of the frozen lake, um, about I would say about a half mile outside of Targos, you'll run into Torx.
Okay. Well, I appreciate
You
The
said
heads
they're
up.
outside of the town?
Yes.
Okay.
They're just outside the gates, like about maybe a half mile.
Okay.
They are a shady kind of business, They don't want to be
Mhm.
too close to the action. So I go back to here. So Gobak comes back with the information. And what happened with the carpenter? Oh, you okay? So
18,
did you
yeah.
fix both boats?
Yeah.
Because I only saw one roll.
Oh, you want me to do both?
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
rolls?
So which one was that for the 18 before we start?
Let's just say that was the damaged one, the really
Okay.
bad one.
Okay, so you patch it
The
up pretty
brown
good.
goat.
You patch it up pretty good. All right. And the other one you
Yeah.
patch up, I mean, they're both like good as new. So we're going to say that took you some time, though. That took the full 4 hours where everyone else was searching. All right. So
All right.
it's starting to get pretty dim. It's almost nighttime right now, but y'all can still travel. You can travel up to 8 hours throughout the day still. I will say, since it is dark, if y'all do plan on traveling, you'll want to have a leader who would be able to see.
Someone who has dark vision?
I'm guessing
Yes.
My
that's-
man, an Auckland baby.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I also have the dark vision.
Okay. Okay. So the
But I'll
march.
stay in the back of the group
Orcs have dark
to
vision.
make sure
too,
nobody
right?
Oh, I
sneaks
do
up
have
on
the
us.
dark vision.
You do.
Yeah.
So
More creatures have it than don't.
right. So I think we got 3 with dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nochlin, you would probably be the best one to lead just as a ranger, for survival checks and whatnot if those do end up coming up. And then it would probably be good to have like either go back or scrims in the rear to watch out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can figure out your marching order, and then Tobias, you fixed up the boats. Did you want to go visit
I
Grinsk
fixed up the
before?
boats.
Did you want to go visit Grinsk before y'all head out?
Yeah.
All right.
So I head into the tavern.
All right.
Do I see him?
Yeah. We'll just play it out. So you head into the tavern. You see Grinsk in there, kind of setting up for a wild night at the 5 taverns.
Barrel bore. I fixed your boats.
Can I see? And you kind of take him over to the boats over here, we'll say, and he sees them. He's like, they're in great shape. Thank you. A deal's a deal. And he pulls out the rest of the gold and pops it in your hands. And he kind of, not really happy, but I guess somewhat content, curses a little in Dwarvish and heads back to his tavern.
Happy swearing. Just like, God damn.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Exactly. All right. So it is dark now. I will say.
Okay.
I give everybody
before...
2 gold.
Oh,
All
sweet,
right.
Thank you.
All right.
I
Before
fixed
we
up the
go-
boats. He gave us the rest. Here's your
Scrams
share.
is just like, what is this for?
All right.
You're
So
with us now, so you get part of the gold too.
How much did we get from the first share? Was it another 2?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we never
Sure.
put that in our inventory.
which one?
So it should be 4 altogether that we're adding.
Okay.
All right, so I'll
Okay,
just pay you
and-
back later. I got it.
All right. So are y'all gonna head out on the trail?
Do we
Well,
want to
before we
head
go-
out? Yep.
All right.
I just want to. Before we go, I just want to check in the. Well, what was it called?
Hey, it is going on like 10. Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
we're
much.
gonna. I want to do one short encounter and then we'll quit.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Just really quick, I wanted to check and see if the alcohol shipment made it in.
You would have noticed that there is in fact alcohol.
All right. How much is the keg?
Well, for a whole keg, I mean, she only
Yeah.
got one. She only got, I'm going to say, 2 kegs in. So this will be
so
like this is like half of her shipment. So
she
it-
can't sell that much to me. I understand.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Even though like she would love to sell it to you for a lot of money, it's just not worth it because of the
All right, I'm gonna-
repercussions of not having any.
I'm gonna fill 2 water skins. How much?
All right, that'll be 2 gold.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I also want to add. I can't figure out how to do it in Foundry. How
Okay.
to like change out my prepared spells.
Oh,
So-
okay. The easiest way will be for us to just do it in D&D Beyond before the next time we
Yeah.
play. Y'all are not going to be fighting anything before we end tonight.
Okay.
I'll just say that. And then we can do all the leveling up before the next time we meet. How's that sound?
Gotcha. That
All
sounds
right.
good.
All right, perfect. So, we're going to go back to the player map. And you are currently right here at Bremen. To get an idea of the distance, it's going to be what, like 1 point? Let's see. Do it this way, yeah. It'd be about 2.5 miles to Targos. Y'all do have snowshoes, so y'all would be able to do a half mile per hour. So you're talking about 4, just but about 5 hours, to get to Targos, about just around 5 mile. I mean, just around 5 hours. And y'all are leaving right now around 2, right? Yeah. So you would get there roughly around 7 o'clock. But after about 2 hours of the voyage, I mean, first y'all head over this kind of snow. I mean, this kind of like iced lake right there. So if you're going to be going across the ice lake, I'm going to need like a slippery ice check from all of you. So let me just go ahead and figure out exactly what that's going to be. I'll be better with this once I get a little more organized, but for now, it's going to take a second, all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Slippery ice check.
Yeah, I'm going to need to look that up real quick.
Guessing dexterity.
Okay, I need an acrobatics check from all of you.
I can't pull up my stuff because I don't have a character on the.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and put your characters on this. Well, you can't do it by just double clicking your character in the
No, it
And the-
says I
and-
don't
and
have
the-
a token.
in the actors section. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just put your characters kind of here.
I had mine. It popped out already.
Oh wait, no, I can
Oh
bring
yeah,
this up.
I got it. What'd you say? Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics check for all of you. Okay. You all pass the acrobatics checks and safely make it over the slippery ice. And I travel probably, I'm going to say, for another hour. And then after an hour of travel, it's still a pretty clear day because the last night was clear. So after about an hour of travel, 1 second, I'll pull it up. Right. I'm going to pull your tokens in here real quick. And this is pretty much going to be where we stop. So who was in the front? It was Nochlin, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was Nochlin, Scrims, the two humans, and then Gobak at the end. And we'll do probably Heinrich, and then that'd probably be the best since he knows
Okay.
the way.
So I'm also gonna. It's also dark. So. All right.
It's cool. It's in black and white for me. That's awesome.
All right. So currently, since it is dark, I would assume y'all are all kind of holding on to each other, the people who are guiding, or if you'd like, you can light your torches as well.
Looks like someone already did.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm lighting my torch.
Okay, perfect. All right. And does anyone? Okay, so your distance is okay. So y'all don't see anything anything ahead yet.
How about we do like a rope? Want to do like a rope thing, guys? Like a rope.
Yeah, y'all could rope each other together if you have a rope. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Rope
So
me
I have
into
my
this.
rope out and
Okay.
just
So y'all all kind of rope yourselves together, or hold on to the rope.
hold on to it.
I'll just hold on to it.
Okay,
Yeah, hold
perfect.
on to it.
Okay, so
If
y'all
some
can
of
move.
shit goes down and I fucking take off and take
Y'all
the
can
rest of you
move
with
as
me.
y'all can move as a group if you'd like. I can just kind of
We're
move
gonna
y'all.
tie it. I'm gonna tie it to the cat.
Okay, so I can move forward. You can just tell me how many spaces you want to move, and I'll move the whole group together.
Let's move us 10 feet.
Okay. You still
Another
see
10.
nothing? You still see
Another
nothing?
We're on the
Another-
trail, right?
Yeah, you're on the trail currently,
Another
but
10,
it's been covered up quite a bit, but you can make it out.
another
All
10.
right, now in the
Can we try to move
distance.
a little, or
Yeah,
I guess it wouldn't be a reason to move stealthy right now.
yeah,
It's
you
just-
can if you'd like, but in the distance,
I have torches.
Nochlin can make out a figure. Well, not quite a figure, but it looks like a big, large mound in the snow.
Would I have recognized? Is this like abnormal for me to see?
It is because it's pretty flat, the snow. I mean, and in the distance, on top around this area, the snow comes to a larger mound, and you see some footprints around it.
Make another 10 feet.
Okay.
How close are the footprints far away, or does it
5,
really
10,
close to
15,
it?
20, 30, 30, 40, 40, about 50 feet away.
That's where the footprints are?
Yes, they're all around this area right here.
Um,
Kind
I'm gonna
heading east,
I'm gonna-
toward Targos.
I'm gonna like stop the party,
Okay.
and I'm gonna call Golbak up here
Okay.
and ask him if he wants to go. Ask him if he sees that over there, and if he wants to scout that out for us.
See, yeah, give me 1 sec. Guess I should go in there a little sneakily.
Yeah, just make sure that isn't like.
All right. Yeah, you're in stealth. I'll let you move in stealth all the way to the mound if you'd like.
Okay,
Check the footprints. Make sure it's not a deadly creature for us.
so walk up. Is there footprints here? Am I like looking at it? Or
Yeah,
am I
you,
need to
you,
go
you,
further?
you see him like a whole bunch of footprints. It looks like a bunch of people were walking around in the area. And then you see another trail of footprints heading off to the east.
Okay.
I got a
Could
question.
I
Are we?
investigate the footprints?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You would. Well, yeah. Well, let me double check.
Would I be able to tell if it's multiple creatures or is it just?
It looks like a bunch of
Well,
humanoid footprints. Looks like a
okay.
bunch of humanoid footprints. Doesn't look like creatures.
Are they all the same depth?
I mean,
How big are their shoes?
Yes. Am I looking
That-
at a bunch of
they're-
goblins?
Can I
or a
tell
bunch of
where they
kobolds?
live?
they're varying sizes, but they look like humanoid footprints, is what you can make
But where
out.
did they get the shoes?
And you can see the footprints seem like to be around the size of the snowshoes you're all wearing.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was about to say, are they
yeah.
snowshoes or not?
And you also see like a whole bunch of footprints, like almost like side by side, like about 20 feet wide, like almost like a trail being built from the footprints heading east out of the area.
Towards the town, right?
Yes,
Okay.
on the trail.
Off the trail or on the trail?
No, it's on the trail. You just can't make out the trail almost at this point. You can barely see the
Okay.
trail because of the
Gotcha.
snow.
I see.
Where'd you
It's
go?
safe to go forward for right now, but it looks like
Oh.
there's almost an army of people heading towards the town.
Okay.
I saw there's a ton of footprints just heading that way. They all look humanoid though.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Let's go. Let's.
Did y'all want to check out the mound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll get
Yeah,
close.
let's go. Let's go
Yeah.
to the mount. Yeah, we're not far.
Yeah, and I can say you're in stealth still if you want. That's fine.
Did you want backup for the mound or just in case?
I guess I could double check before y'all come
Okay.
in. Just
Okay.
Yell banana.
where's the mound at? I
control.
don't see the mound anymore.
It's going to be right here.
Okay.
And as you get closer, out like kind of like a small like hole, not hole, but you see like a head, kind of outside of the mound, on its side. It looks to be that of a female figure.
Now, are they able to see me in stealth, or am I kind of hidden? even from my own
Nochlin
party?
can see you. Skrems can see you. Henrik and Tobias cannot.
Okay, okay,
You're not in stealth from them, no.
okay. So I'm gonna investigate the head.
Okay. It looks to be a woman. You can't make out the color of the eyes, because the snow is just like on top of them, with the eyes kind of open, cold looking. She looks
Also
to
dark
be
vision.
she looks to be dead. Yeah, yeah. In dark vision, you wouldn't be able to see it. But you would see that the head is kind of outside, not covered by the snow. But it is a shaved shaven woman. The hair is shaven.
Okay, 1 sec. I gotta do something real quick. Sorry, guys. A minute. How do I do this without?
What are you trying to do?
He doesn't want us to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think if you
Just, are you gonna talk to me in Discord or something?
Yeah, I'll put it in Discord because I was trying
Okay.
to see how you do it in the game.
You can
but-
do it. You can do it. I think
well,
like
under
tell.
the chat, if you click
Well,
Yeah.
the
it's like,
thing where
how
it
do you
says
make
public
a
roll,
roll? How do you make a roll that only you can see? If
Private
I'm
GM
on,
roll, I
let's
think.
say strength. Or,
Yeah.
Private GM roll?
You can
maybe?
just do it in.
Yeah,
Let's
there you
see.
go.
Yeah, that worked.
So if
Did y'all see it?
Nope, miss question marks for us.
Okay, so that worked for James, whatever he did.
Yeah, it's just a change that's from public roll to private GM roll.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's see. I can tell you real quick. No.
No. Okay. So I put the head back down.
Okay.
Or like, is the head just sitting on the mound? Like it's like on a mantle or anything? Or
It's like a mound of snow that's kind of built up over the body, but the head is somewhat out of it.
Okay. All right.
Starting to be
I
covered.
go
with-
ahead and I'm going to light a torch. Well, do I have a torch? I think I do. Or I actually don't have a torch.
You can
All
call
right.
someone over.
I'm gonna run over. Hey guys, I found a human head,
Just the head?
but I need a.
Well, the head was
I need a
connected to
torch.
something.
Yeah, it's connected to something, but I need help.
Okay.
Okay, so you're all moving in.
Yeah, we're all checking it out.
Okay, so we got some light here, and that's enough. You can see the the shaven head of a woman, like, and then the body seems to be kind of stuck into the snow.
Can we? I want to uncover the body.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get all the snow off. So as you take the snow off, and I'm gonna stop her from essentially being buried, you would notice that she is dead. And the eyes are kind of like locked open, and you have light, and it looks like she had blue eyes, but it's really hard to tell, honestly, because of the frozen nature of the body.
Do we notice like how she died, or is it?
It looks like she froze to death, but are you like going to turn her over or anything like that to observe it? Okay, so because she was initially kind of on her back, as
I'm
you
guessing she's completely stiff.
yes, completely stiff. You can't move her really, other than move the entire body at the same time. So, two of you, I'm going to say Screms and go back, and actually three of you and Knocklin, you kind of work together to turn the body onto the stomach, to where you can see the back, and on the back, you see a pretty gruesome sight. It looks to be a fresh brand across the entire back, and the brand is it's like a diamond, and in the center of the diamond is a snowflake.
Wait a minute.
Is this one of those human sacrifices I heard about?
I
It
was
is.
just thinking that.
It's from Targos.
Is Targos a human sacrifice town?
It is.
And it was the night before.
Mm-hmm.
And we just found their sacrifice.
Never gets easier to see them.
Eh.
Maybe we should just put her back.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with these people's tradition, so yeah, just put her back.
So y'all are just going to cover back up and keep heading
I'll
on down the
bury her.
path.
She's already dead, so.
Yeah.
Nothing on her.
All right. So as you head back on the trail, I'm gonna leave you at this next site, and that's where we're gonna stop.
No, 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 no.
Let me go ahead and
Another
pull you all
tavern.
in. No, not yet. Oh,
I
y'all
heard, I
can't.
just hear the tavern
You hear the
music.
music, yeah. So who's in the front again? I'm sorry. It's
Knocklin,
uh-huh.
Scrims, Heinrich, Tobias, and then Bach. Oh, it's the Torg's encampment.
Yeah, you make your way to what appears to be a fairly active. Well, no, because this would be around. What time would this be around?
It said 8 hours from 2, be 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, this would be about 10 o'clock at night. So what I'm going to have to do is as you get here, you start to see, like, it looks like it was a pretty active area, but things are starting to wind down in the area. These customers that you can see near this dwarf in the distance, they start to make their way kind of back where you came from, heading east to Torgos. I'm going to take them off of the map, like they just went ahead and finished their purchases. And the bandits, these bandit-looking guys, with big old fur coats, are starting to put away like all the merchandise onto the three sleds that are here, and connected to the three sleds are what look like. What I mean, I guess someone can do a history check who's been in the area, and I can describe what they are.
I have really low intelligence.
Okay. All right. Henrik would recognize these as axe beaks. They are mounts that are often used to travel with, and so you don't have much encumbrance. They're not quite as fast as like a snow dog, but they're strong enough to carry all the merchandise that Torgs is currently selling. So as they're winding down, we're going to just stop the session. Well, one more thing. You do see a cold-looking figure in the distance, leaning on to one of the sleds over here.
The bright blue eyes.
Well dressed.
He's cold looking.
He has a
Isn't
cold look on
everyone?
his face, No, but he also does not have cold weather clothing on.
Oh.
Yeah, his arms are kind of pulled up. His sleeves are kind of pulled up, and he has a vest on, with a nice, well put together white shirt on there. And his hair, nice slicked back. He's actually a very handsome man.
Firebolt.
But he kind of has a cold look to him, and he's currently just kind of hanging out, leaning against the sled right here. So we're just going to stop right there as they're packing up. And then what we'll do is I'll have you all, what I'm going to do is export your characters. That way you have all your items and stuff. And then after I export all the characters, we will go ahead and y'all can level up your characters to 2 sometime in the next week before we meet on next Wednesday. And we'll continue it from this encounter where you're at Torx currently.
Nice. Awesome.
All right.
Captain.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and start doing the exporting stuff. And yeah, so we got to go ahead and end the stream, right? I'm forgetting that we're streaming right now. It's so funny.
That's good.
Yeah.
More natural than.
Yeah, so just want to thank everyone for tuning into our session. We will be streaming every Wednesday, usually, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, check out letsgamealready.com. Join the Discord, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff to continue following the adventure. And we also have a gaming podcast we do on Sundays as well. That's part of this feed. So until next time, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so I stop recording and then I stop streaming, right, Dustin? So that works?